today the 27th?
Yeah. Hey, Shalom, Akim Shalom. Hey, Yabashmal Shai, Brakatham. All you brothers and sisters out there worshiping the Heavenly Father in sincerity and in truth. May the Heavenly Father be with you and your households. We at the end of this thing. Before we start though, let's give all praises to the Creator of the heavens and the earth, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. What you just heard us brothers speak was our real language, the language of the Negro, Latino, and Native American man, which is the Hebrew. And we said the Heavenly Father's name, which is Yahweh, and his beloved Son name is Yahweh Shai. Those definitely are the names you need to call on. You know, you're hearing that from the mouth of the prophets. And you got to understand that the prophets got the best interests in heart for the people on his side. And namely the elect of these people. Dub on to the elder apostles. And hey man, it's a lot of going on right now. It's a lot of distractions going on in the world. Trying to distract you from what the truth is, how to come back to your Creator. You know? We approaching that day of the final judgment. And you got all this crap going on out here. These got the Edomites, they're making their moves. They're signing the documents. They got things in place. They got the same time, you got the sport world booming. You got the NBA Finals. You got this new fight with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford that's finna continue to be blind the masses. But then you got Esau Edom plotting and scheming. You know? And let's go to, what's that, Corinthians 2:11. Let's go right there, man. You got this Edomite plotting and scheming. You got the whole charade of the elections coming up. I seen a new Jake. He's running for president. It's a Jake black dude, man. Yeah. I was gonna send him, but I had skewed it from one of my videos.
He's one of the South senators.
Yeah.
I forget what state he's from. But like the brother said, mass distractions are going out because mass judgment is ready to happen.
Yeah.
You know, you're being distracted because you're gonna be hit like an ambush. Yeah. When these things happen on the planet Earth. Okay. Yeah. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. It says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices."
Sit right there. And what is the devices of Satan? Is to deceive you. All right. When you look up the word Satan, it means adversary or enemy. What your enemy do? They're gonna deceive you. They're gonna do everything in their power to get you to be blinded, to not come back to the Heavenly Father, to throw all this crap in your face.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man, because we right here. Make no mistake of it. Just because it's nice out right now, the sun is out, you know, the summer, you got vacations being planned, beaches, beach weekends and all that, man. Don't get caught up in the bullshit.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can discern the sky when it's like Yahweh Shah said. You know what I said?
Yeah, I get it right here.
Yeah, real quick, man. You gotta understand the time that you're living in, man. We ain't in the time for partying and bullshit. Yeah. This is not the time, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yep, here go right now.
I'm telling you, you're gonna have Israelite groups, these same Israelite groups that's at each other's neck. You know what I'm saying? They get ready to dope blows with each other again out on the street, and Esau's in the cut about to blow you niggas up. He finna release all hell out here. Yo, you got that?
Yep. This is Matthew 16:1. It says the Pharisees also with the Sadducees came, and tempting, desiring him that he would show them a sign from heaven. And he answered and said unto them, when it is even, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red, and in the morning it will be foul weather. Today, for the sky is red and lowering. Oh, you hypocrites! You can discern the face of the sky, but you did not discern the signs of the times.
Right, you don't discern the signs of the times, man. See, back then Yahweh Shai was talking of himself because he was showing signs and wonders that he was the Messiah.
Right.
But in this time, the signs that's happening around us is the prophecies.
Yeah.
Yo? Yeah. The scriptures don't speak about the NBA Finals, man. That's a distraction. The scriptures don't speak about vacations and weekend getaways and shit like that, man. That's all mirth. That's to make the flesh feel good.
Yeah.
All right? We're in a time to where these things are getting ready to spill over into society. And once they do, if you haven't built yourself up and filled yourself with this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and your faith is on 10, when these things commence out here, you can forget it.
Yeah.
You can forget it because it ain't gonna be like 2020. It's gonna make 2020 look like a goddamn a movie day at school.
Yeah.
You know, where you just chilling.
Yeah.
It's gonna make that look like it's gonna make everything throughout history look like a walk in the park.
Yeah, bro. Okay? I heard the Edomite say that you know, I guess they break it down into generation, but they said we're entering into a 6th generation war, and this war ain't like no other war that ever happened on the planet Earth. It would make all the other wars seem like nothing happened. But he was saying how now technology is what is involved in this war.
Yeah, it's far advanced.
It's an AI war.
You know what I'm saying? Now, why you think they got all these towers and cameras everywhere?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't one person behind these motherfucking monitors monitoring all cameras. It's AI doing it.
Yeah.
Quantum computing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. It says, a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign.
Yep. You seeking after it. What you mean is, look how good the weather is. You know? Everybody out having fun. We can make money now. You know? Thinking everything is all good. You know, you seeking after a sign. What you want us to do? What you want one of us to disappear and reappear?
Yeah, come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? The signs are all around your goof. Tell you. See, but the average Israelite does not watch C-SPAN. The average Israelite, you know, even on CNN, they telling you shit is about to hit the fan, man.
Telling you, man.
Even CNN is speaking about shit hitting the fan. Fox News. It's all around you. But Jake don't even watch the news. Jake watch TikTok. And then their algorithm on TikTok is all bullshit. Food and dancing and ass shaking. You know, funny shit, goofy skits.
Weird ass podcasts.
Ain't nothing about what's really going on, because you got that side of TikTok too. The conspiracy side. You know?
It's juicy too. It says, a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it but the sign of the prophet Jonas.
And what was the sign the prophet Jonas had? Now, when you go into the history, though, when Jonas prophesied in Nineveh, you know, the history tells you that an eclipse happened. But that's not in the scriptures, all right? What did Jonah do to Nineveh? What was the sign that Jonah gave to Nineveh? All he did was tell them. All he did was tell them that the Lord was going to destroy this because of the wickedness. You know? And the Lord didn't even destroy it during the time of Jonah. He waited during the time of Nahum is when he destroyed it, man. All right, which I believe was about 100 years later, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that was it right there.
Gone.
This Sirach 9 and 12. Delight not in the thing that the ungodly have pleasure in, but remember they shall not go unpunished unto their grave.
That's right. Ain't nobody going unpunished, man. So this Memorial Day weekend, you know, Jake is off having a ball. Motherfuckers and book trips. You know what I'm saying? They already in their destination. You know, they gonna party tonight. They gonna party all day tomorrow and tomorrow night. Monday they gonna, you know, wake up, have some breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Maybe head back home and try to, you know, cool down. But you never know. Something can happen.
Yeah, man.
Something can happen, man. You know, you let your girlfriend go on a girls trip this Memorial weekend. This might be the last time you see her ass.
Yeah.
The type events that's getting ready to transpire out here, man.
Yeah, bro, remember you sent the video out where the Edomite chick was saying that they're giving all these immigrants, so-called immigrants, those jobs as far as operating airplanes, trains, like things like that. The things that transports everything around the country.
Right, and it's an app. And if you're an American, you can go on the app, but once the system recognizes that it's not a part of those group of phones that they've given to the immigrants, it'll boot you out. Okay?
An easy way to take over the transportation way, you know? Easy work.
Yeah. And communication.
Yeah.
What they've been speaking about this past week. Blackouts.
Yeah.
They said that China has they are inside American what's that 007 video?
Yeah,
They actually have hacked into it. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no stopping. You know what I'm saying? Well, man, they done already hacked into it, so-called.
Yeah. And then you see the over there in Africa, I forget where it was, but he was telling them to get ready for a blackout in the coming weeks.
Yeah, that was the South African president, I believe. To where he said the next couple of weeks there will be darkness. Okay, get that in Isaiah 60. Right? Finish that.
Verse 13. Keep thee far from the man that hath power to kill, so shalt thou not doubt the fear of death. And if thou come unto him, make no fault, lest he take away thy life presently. Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares. And
look at that. We in the midst of snares out here. All of us are. So what does it tell us to do in what's that, 1 Thessalonians 5? Or is that Ephesians 5? Ephesians 5. We supposed to what? Walk circumspectly. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta be out and about, get what you got, get back to where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? If you out and about with your family, you on a family little whatever, you may take the family out to the fair or whatever, you know, to the zoo, you on the swivel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you in the spirit. And before you go anywhere, you should pray.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That the Most High's peace be upon that place while you there, man.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Just like in Sicario, those people was all in the grocery store shopping. They didn't know motherfuckers was finna come up in there strapped with bombs and just blow themselves up and whoever was in the vicinity. Yeah. This is the type of the time we on. And if you don't think so, keep walking around blindly. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, remember that thou goest in the midst of snares, and that thou walkest upon the battlements of the city.
Look at that. So the cities are going to be battlegrounds. The cities will be battlegrounds out here, man. Best believe that. War zones. Why you think in the major cities, they all cloudy and shit? Yeah. Esau doing something, man. Here it is, we about to be in June, and it be fucking cold.
Yeah, bro, it was fucking cold last night.
It be cold and shit, man. Raining. It's supposed to be sunny every day, clear blue skies.
Yeah.
But again, the 6th generation war, they're using all the technology that they have, man. Yeah, all right, to weaken the population, because they know Americans are strapped down. All right, but ain't no American got no mortars. Ain't no Americans got RPGs and tanks and all that, man. All right, and Americans are oblivious to the fact that war can come to the streets. You know what I'm saying? They're oblivious to the fact that it can actually be fucking buildings being blown up out here, man.
Yeah, that's what these analytics and all these Edomites that know what's going on, that's what they're saying. They're saying Americans don't know that they're in war, they're under siege.
They're under attack. They're being sieged in.
They're being sieged. They don't, and it's the 6th generation. That's what he was talking about, the 6th generation war. And they got books, like what, you know, them Edomites got books that, you know, you got to know about them books to read them. But it was a book, How to Win a War Without Letting Off a Single Shot. You know, they got books like that. Yeah. What does that mean? AI, technology.
And this whole migration that has been taking place, that's a Trojan horse.
Yeah.
That's a Trojan horse, man. Yeah, you have of our people that's coming up here to seek better living. You know what I'm saying? To make a better way for them and their families. But what about the sleeper cells Esau is bringing in with them? That's a Trojan horse, man. We know that this place is circling the drain. Those people from Central and South America, Nicaragua, Africa, Haiti, all these places that they're coming from, they don't know that. They don't know that. You know what I'm saying? They coming over here because they think that this place is the land of the free and home of the brave, where you can build a life here. It's no longer that place. Go ahead.
This is Luke 19:41.
And it feels like the calm before the storm, man.
Yeah, bro.
It's real calm out here, man. It's like a calm spirit out here, man.
It's real eerie.
It's like an eerie feeling, man.
You can see like people are completely in whatever they into. They not worried about nothing. They just zoned out in their own little worlds. Everywhere you go.
Go ahead.
Luke 19:41. And when he was come near, he beheld the city, and he wept over it, Yahushua, saying, if thou hadst known, even thou, at least in this thy day, the things which belong unto thy peace, but now they are hid from thine eyes, for the day shall come upon thee, that thy enemies shall cast a trench about thee.
And them days are here. See, that trench is, you can't even see it unless your eyes are open to what's really going on. Because, like I said earlier, the Americans are oblivious to what's really going on, man. Especially Jake. 2/3 of Jake don't have a clue, man. They don't know what the hell is going on, man. They worried about who gonna win these finals. They worried about Crawford and Spence, July 29th.
For the day shall come upon thee, that thy enemies shall cast a trench about thee, and compass thee round, and keep thee in on every side.
Yeah.
It shall
ain't gonna be nowhere to go. Except to Esau. And you already know when you go to him what he gonna do. Yeah, I got you. Come on, I got water, food, shelter, safety. Come on in. Let me get that hand.
Yeah.
Give me your hand and your arm.
Yep.
And he gonna stick your ass. And that's your VIP ticket to nuclear destruction.
Elon Musk was just allowed to now chip the brain.
He was approved,
or select.
He got the approval.
Yeah, right.
To start human trials, which they've been doing it. They just letting it be known to the public. You know,
yeah,
there was another brother that uploaded or shared a video. I think it was Ibadia, where a man walks after Bluetooth.
Yeah, Bluetooth connection or something.
A Bluetooth connection was allowed him to move his limbs again. The miracles of the beast.
Yeah. Conveniency is how he's gonna get everybody. Conveniency. You know, health and conveniency.
Verse 44, and shall lay thee even with the ground, and thy children with thee, and they shall not leave in thee one stone upon another.
Lay you with the ground, man. Meaning you're going to be laid down. You know how Jake like to talk. Well, this is Yahushua speaking. You know what I'm saying? Jake like to say, I'm going to lay this nigga down.
Yeah.
Where Yahushua said he finna lay all y'all down.
Even with the ground.
Even with the ground. You know?
Oh,
You're
man.
going to become one with the pavement.
Yeah.
Because thou knewest not the time of thy visitation.
And it ain't no excuse why you didn't know. Okay? Not only are the prophets, which is the first and foremost 100% reason why you should be getting yourself together, but you got Edomites, alternative media, you know, alternative news. Even CNN are telling you. You know, what was that? What was that, last year sometime? They were telling the people in New York to get a bug out bag.
Yeah, they had commercials.
Yeah, you go in Walmart in certain states and cities, they got emergency shelf food for you to buy. You going to Costco, they got the same thing. So there's no excuse for you not to be prepared. Okay? No excuse for you not to know what the hell's going on, what time you living in, man.
Right, even celebrities talking about buying underground bunkers. You know how much our people look up to them. So it's no pass for you, man.
That's crazy how that portion of what the celebrity is saying is skipping over their heads.
Yeah.
Like, why do you need an underground bunker for? You paid, you got big houses, you can go spend this money and go have fun here and there. Why you want to go to an underground bunker? That don't sound fun.
Right.
But that block that the Heavenly Father got on Jake is real.
Yeah, that Isaiah the 6th chapter.
I had that 60 and I appreciate it.
God, yeah, go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 8:7. Yea, the stork in the heaven, nor for appointed times, and a turtle, and a crane, and a swallow observe the time of their coming. But my people know not the judgment of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
Yeah, man, that's a good one right there.
Jake don't know the and that's a hell of a parable.
Yeah, it is.
A hell of a dark saying, which really wasn't dark. You know, the stork knows time. You know what I'm saying? The turtles know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? They know when them seagulls is coming.
Yeah.
You know, but Jake just going on about, man. What's that in is that Proverbs? As an evil net cast on the sea?
Spirit, that sound like Ecclesiastes.
Maybe
Ecclesiastes,
yeah.
I was
Oh,
thinking
you're talking about like
And so are men captured.
Yeah.
In the time
Evil net.
Yeah.
It's like Ecclesiastes 9, yeah.
My head.
I got you. This Ecclesiastes 9:12. It says, "For men also know not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net."
Right. In the ancient world, that's how you used to fish. They used to spread a net out of a big body of water. They didn't use fucking fishing poles. When you went to fish, you was a fisherman, you had a net that spread across a big body of the water where you knew the fish were, and you moved the boat.
Yeah.
And the fish were just caught in the net as you moving. They couldn't go nowhere. And then you raise it up and you got a whole net full of fish. That's why it says the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a great net cast into the sea, which gathered both good and bad fish. Because in that net, you do gather good and bad, but you throw the bad back and you keep what you can sell and eat.
Yeah. Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So just as, wait, start from the top again, Salaki.
Yep. It says, "For men also know not his time, as the fishes that are taken in the evil net, and as the birds that are caught in a snare.
Yeah.
So are the sons of man snared in an evil time,
Yeah.
when it falleth suddenly upon them."
Point blank. You're going to be snared out here, man. And then we could see the trap being laid. We sitting here telling you, look, don't
Right
go
there.
that way, man. Like Apostle Gabar's video with the Manaus River, or the Manaus Bridge. Motherfuckers was just waving, zipping past the dude that was waving them down. Don't go, slow down, stop. And going right over the goddamn cliff to their death, man. That's what you're doing when you bypass the prophets.
Stupid.
Yahweh Shai said it best. He said, if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into a ditch. That ditch is deep, man. Ain't no fucking just
You ain't no surviving.
Right. This is man. No surviving.
Yeah, because the Lord, that's the judgment of the Lord.
It's Ephesians 5:15. "See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understand what the will of the Lord is."
And we understand that. The will of the Lord is for his word to be fulfilled. Prophecy. And his word is being fulfilled. We see it playing out. Right? We see it.
It says, "And be not drunk with wine, wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit."
You got a lot of Jakes drunk on wine. Not as physical wine, actual wine. But you got Jake drunk on all other types of philosophies. You see him. You know, Jake saying, man, we the star people. Jake is he's on taking back his straw man. You know what I'm saying? Reclaiming his actual right to live as a United States citizen.
All of that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They into all that, man. None of that is gonna protect you when these motherfuckers get to blowing shit up. Because what's a U.S. national gonna do when the U.S. is being nationally fucked up? You know what I'm saying? What, you gonna pull out your ID card and say, I'm a U.S. national to a goddamn UN?
Yeah, UN.
You can't even see his face. The uniforms they have. All right, I was listening to a video. They got uniforms where the helmets actually translate into English language. So they could be speaking a whole nother language under the helmet, but the helmet is talking to you in English.
Oh yeah, see, that's crazy. Yeah, that's that what's that, AI where you could,
yeah,
that's AI.
That's that new tech, man.
Yeah.
You gonna see these motherfuckers out here in all black. You gonna think you in a goddamn movie, man.
Might be a bio.
Out here looking like what's the dude from G.I. Joe?
Yeah, I was just watching that with The Rock.
Snake. Looking like Snake from G.I. Joe, man.
I was watching that with The Rock.
The best one to watch is G.I. Joe Retaliation. That explains everything going on right now. A false ass president, you know what I'm saying, and technology that's going to destroy society without the nuclear fallout. All right, all type of shit, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, finish that.
It says, speaking to yourselves in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing and making melody in your heart to the Lord. And that made me think of the scripture, meditate in the Lord.
Yeah, meditate good things of wisdom.
Yeah. You know, basically have this word in you all the time, you know, thinking about the word. It says, giving thanks always for all things unto the Heavenly Father, in the name of our Lord, Yahweh Shah.
Yeah, man.
That's right, man.
Constantly being on your videos, watching by the water, doing what you gotta do, man. Paying attention to what's going on in the news. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the Yahweh Shah said, watch ye therefore and pray.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That ye may be found worthy to stand before the Son of Man. Okay? What are we watching for? The signs he told us to look out for, man.
Yeah.
So when he come, we ain't caught with our pants down. We ain't caught naked. And the Lord see our shame. You know? We in a heavy demonic time right now, man. Super
crazy,
heavy, man.
Bro, like,
you know what I'm saying? I had demons run across my goddamn bed, man. Man, that shit. I mean, I had woke up. You know what I'm saying? And I had that feeling, you know, the feeling before they actually fuck with you.
You feel it.
And I'm sitting there, and it felt like that motherfucker had like 8 legs, man. And it ran across my chest. As soon as I felt it, I rebuked it. You know, I sat up. I rebuke you in the name of Yahweh, and it left. You know what I'm saying? I was like, fuck, man, what the fuck? I looked at it, it felt like I was asleep for 5 hours. I was only asleep for like 35 minutes. Man, 40 minutes, man.
Yeah, it's because it's the shit that your neighbors be doing, the demons they bring back. They do some shit, man. The demons jump right, they fuck with you, man. Come right into your house, in your crib, and fuck with you.
Motherfucker,
you know?
skedaddled. I couldn't believe. I was like, God damn, man. You know, we in some heavy demonic times, man.
Real quick, bro, yesterday, one of them derelicts ended up wandering by the house. You know, they right around the corner. Yeah. This motherfucker come right to my crib and walk on the side of my house, bro. She's on the side of my house. Then I was like, I said, my woman out there, just tell her to leave. And she tell my woman, I'm looking for my baby girl. I'm looking for my baby girl. You know what I mean? Just like a demon comes straight to your crib and just like, man. Just them times though, man. You know, just going back, it's like them times. It's heavy demonic out here.
Yeah.
It's heavy demonic out here, and the brothers bringing out the scriptures about being circumspect.
Yep.
When you circumspect, you can see where they be at. You can see the demons on the people and stuff.
Right. Yep. This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 7.
It says, but the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer.
That's right, man.
And then a lot of I've been noticing brothers say they've been fatigued.
Yeah, bro.
Yep. Same. I was dealing with the same thing.
Like, why the fuck am I sleeping, man?
I was sleepy. Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck am I getting so sleepy, man?
You know, and then you know, just that whole fatigueness. Them type of demons try to keep you from praying. You know, it's important to pray. If you notice that you ain't kind of like praying like you need, a lot of little shit start happening onto you. You know, a lot of the demons they like you were seeing, they be on the people in the cars, wherever you going in the store, somebody just personally messing with you. You know, them demons be knowing when you ain't praying too much, and they kind of fuck with you, you know?
Because that's one of the Heavenly Father's delight, is for his servants to pray.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta ask your Father to protect you for these demons.
Yeah.
You can't just wake up, you know, every day without praying. You out here in a war, you know, and you got all types of demons coming at you, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, you also pray throughout the day.
Yeah.
You know, not just at night or in the morning, but you praying throughout the day. Whether you sitting on the toilet or, you know what I'm saying, you could be doing anything.
Right.
Putting up prayers, you know?
As soon as you wake up.
Walking into a building, you think
Right.
you're Lord.
Yeah. As soon as you wake up.
I've been ready to call with the Lord. It'd be like you hold a fucking like a wild West man hold his finger on the trigger. I'll be ready to pray like that. Because you don't know what things be happening, man. You know.
Right. You gotta use prayer like a gunshot blast. Your mind, man.
Yeah, you got ready to let
For
that
wisdom, you know.
Like, you got ready to let that mug off.
Even if you go to the gym, pray the Lord keep you free from injury.
Man, I do it every time. Every time.
You go to the dojo.
Give me some injury.
Get me through this. Get me free from injury. You know what I'm saying? And let me get this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Those are weapons. So, yeah. That was it on that.
You got something on
Repeat that again, Yala. Salaki.
Yeah, watch unto prayer. That's heavy. This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 7. But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer.
The end of all this bullshit that's out here, man. And we can't wait to the end of it, man. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of bass in there. You can feel the vibration all the way over here. But the end of all things is at hand, man. Therefore, what did it say? Watch.
It says, be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer.
That's right. Being sober-minded. Not letting your mind, you know, wander off into this world thinking that shit is sweet, man. Because it ain't sweet. Shit is not sweet, man. You know?
You see the why are they allowing this type of music on YouTube, bro, where they're just literally telling you they selling crack to whoever they gonna put it out, or pills to whoever. It's just like they're allowing that vibration. The vibration is getting darker and darker every day.
Right.
Every day.
Right. Just look at Target. You know?
Well, yeah, that shit with Target with the LGBT community.
Yeah.
Oh, they were selling bathing suits for trannies where a man could tuck his rod, man.
Yeah.
And it's
and for children.
You know? And it's a sameness behind it.
Yeah.
You know?
You got this week the lady that walked through the mall and she had her whole vagina out. Just walking through the mall.
Lewdness, man. And that bitch was a whole demon.
Yeah, she was, bro.
Indecent exposure, just
but the demon on her is allowed to be active in this society.
Yeah.
And let a man do that though.
Right.
Let a man walk around with his rod hanging. Them security gonna tackle that nigga, man.
Right. Yo, beans and Franks out.
You know what I'm saying? Man, they gonna tackle
Fucking hot dog walnut hanging and shit.
You know? they gonna tackle your ass.
Your ass tackled, butt ass naked, man.
Hey, but that's the good sign though, because it's just like, come on, Lord, I know you ain't gonna allow my kids to get older, you know?
Nah, this is the last generation. This has to be it, man.
Yeah, bro.
Lord, hey, because Esau ain't finna allow you to make babies no more.
Yeah,
He done sterilized more than half of the population of the world through his jump shot, man. You know what I'm saying? And now women are starting to report excess bleeding from their vagina. And all those women that's reporting excess bleeding from their vagina, they all took the you know what? Because you're sterile, baby. Your reproductive organs are through.
Yeah, well, this ain't the time to be having babies anyway. You know? But, you know, hey, shit. It is what it is on that, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't have no control of that, you know? But you do have a sort of control of it, you know what I'm saying? Like the scripture talks about the women that, what is that, Matthew? That get birth,
sucked in those days.
Going to them that get sucked in those days. Yeah. You know, that scripture is mainly for the 2/3, you know what I'm saying? Because the Lord is going to look after his elect and whoever, you know what I'm saying, bringing in children in that day. We ain't got no control of that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to wear a rubber popping your woman. But for the 2/3, it's woe to you, man. Because those children, it's going to become your dinner, your meal.
That's right.
Your burden.
The scripture said they be multiplied as for the sword.
For the sword.
This world was made for many, but the world to come for few. You know, that's why everybody is having babies. You know, so the Lord can judge them, man.
And then I always think, like, on the flip side, if, like how y'all are speaking of the brothers that is having babies, some of the babies they're part of the elect.
Right. Those
they're part of the elect. They're the elect.
The women that the Lord pairs with a man of the Lord and becomes pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Because the scriptures say that how women gonna be saved? Through childbearing. All right? Bearing the seed of a man of the Lord. You know?
I got a scripture real fast. Brother was talking about something about the music. This is Sirach 12, straight to the point. And 4. The door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
Yep.
So that's why.
So like that music video you posted this morning, that's a sure sign of it. The nigga get a whole video of him cooking up pills and giving it to the dope fiends and they dying. And he rapping about it, man.
And he might not have done it.
But the point is, it's able to be out there.
Right.
When going back to when we was growing up, when NWA was out, and Public Enemy, the president and all them motherfuckers got involved in saying that was a detriment to society to release that type of music.
Right.
You know?
Right. But it was even the level of that, which is like F the police. We grew up in the hood and stuff like that. It's hard, whatever, you know. That though, that's the next level shit. Them motherfuckers is sitting there and he's pouring the chemicals together, but he's showing that he's doing it. And then when you listen to the lyrics are fucking crazy. He's saying, like, when he shot out to Heather, she died. She was my first person that died because I laced the pill. Yes, I'm gonna lace him. You hard because I laced it. It just goes on and on and on. It's like, what the fuck? And Esau is the one funding that because it's a vibration behind it. You're going to have all these little dreadhead, little nappy head GMO babies in there making it. And then trying to sell it out here.
Well, you know, Jake, the only one listening to that shit. He want to destroy Jake off the face of the planet, man. Yeah. He want to take Jake completely off and just keep the ones that's useful to him. Right. You know, the smart ones that can build him AI robots and machines and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then after he done with him, he show you in movies, after he done with him, he'll smoke him. Because if he have an AI that can now do what he do, he don't need the motherfucker. He can just smoke him and just continue using the AI to create more AIs. And that's his goal, man.
So don't need you physically. Remember they had the G-Block college your brain. You know? He just wants your brain, man. Once he got the patent of what you would
how you moving,
he put you to the side. Right? But look at peanut butter. Who's reaping the benefits of peanut butter? It ain't the man's family who created the shit. The Jake. His family ain't reaping the benefits of that. electricity. All right. The locomotive train engine. The real McCoy. All right. His family ain't reaping the benefits off of that. It's all Edomites, man. So they'd take your patent and then push your ass to the side. Fried chicken. How many niggas own fried chicken spots? None. Ain't no nigga owning Kentucky Fried Chicken. Ain't no nigga owning Church's Chicken. Ain't no nigga owning Louisiana Chicken. But they, or Popeye's Chicken. Yeah, they'll put you in a commercial. But the owners are all goddamn heathens, man. So much so that you got gooks now frying chicken, open up fried chicken spots, man.
Yeah, it's right up the street, this one. And it's nothing but them people in there.
One off of Slauson and Crenshaw? Is that Slauson and Crenshaw?
That's the famous one across the street from where Nip got shot at.
Yeah, right there. You go up in there.
Talking about Louisiana?
Yeah, Louisiana. Yeah. They got the Chinese food and then they got chicken right there.
That's the one on MLK you're talking about.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
Okay.
The MLK and Crenshaw. The one you talking about, I believe, is
it's right there by the back cave.
By the back cave.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that's the one he talking about.
Yeah, that's
the one on MLK. The other one, the world famous one where damn Philadelphia rapper got killed was off moment.
I got a quick one though. This Acts 2:39. It says, "For the promise is unto you and to your children and to all that are afar off, even as many as the Lord our power shall call." With many other words did he testify and exhort, saying, "Save yourselves from this untoward generation." Right? You gotta save yourself from this, man. It's just like it gets waxed worse by the day, and then it's getting to the point it's not even making sense no more. It's like you would think that's common sense to not do this or do that, but now Jake don't even have a conscience to have that. They don't care no more. They don't give a freak no more.
Right. They rather side with it.
Yeah, they gonna side with it and say that's cool to do.
And wickedness don't even make sense.
It don't even make sense.
As long as he over there doing it, he ain't messing with me and my family, then he can just do what he do. The scripture say, though hand join in hand, no wicked shit won't be unpunished.
Yeah.
Jake siding, thinking it's cool. That shit ain't cool, man.
It ain't cool.
You gotta separate yourself from profane. Seeing we're separated from that. Holy, man.
Oh yeah. Like I seen the video, we were talking about it last week. The person that was starting that challenge, we were just walking into people's freaking house. That mother, he finally got arrested with his old dumb ass. They arrested his ass, or it was a damn stud.
Following that boot gang shit.
Yeah.
Now American.
Yeah, he was the start of that shit. Him and Fat Boy. They started that goofy shit.
Yeah, him and Fat Boy. And then they done. They had their little chance and now they're through. You hear nothing about them dudes no more.
I got that word for untoward. Scolios. Yeah, scolios.
They got spiritual scoliosis. Yeah. Crooked, curved, metaphorically, perverse, wicked. And then it's like the Heavenly Father has not. Jake ain't talking about the Lord at all. You know what I hear Jake say now? On God. That's what they saying. That's what they say. I'm gonna talk about every other sentence on God. And then I heard Jake say, he say Jesus Christ, but he said, "Oh Jesus Christ, oh Jesus Christ."
Or
I'm thinking to
say,
myself, damn.
Or they'll say the universe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The universe.
Jake ain't worried about the Lord at all. You bring up the Lord to Jake, it's like something unsavory to his ears.
It's like eggs with no salt. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that, man. It's a bad taste in Jake's ears when they hear the truth.
Yeah, but when you do say something about the truth and around the Jake, you do see that them niggas get scared. They get scared.
They don't want to deal with it.
They don't want to deal with it. They get ready to fight you because niggas stop talking about that, man. Stop preaching to me. I ain't trying to hear that shit right now.
That's because they know they doing what they thinking, man. They don't see when we come with that. That's like the light shining on you. It's like you hiding somewhere, and we come with the high beams on you. Like, what you doing? And you got all your little your little wicked inventions. Right on the side, you trying to like, you know, scoot them in the back of you. But we see that, man. Or the Lord sees it, you know.
I got one. John chapter 3, verse 19. And this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light.
Yeah, you like darkness rather than light because you can sort of hide your wickedness and then, you know, feel like you're safe.
Yeah, right.
But when the presence of the Lord come upon you and that light hits your black ass, then you like a deer in the head, caught in the head by your head.
Yeah.
You know? Speechless. Yeah. And you know you're guilty. You're guilty without even saying it.
It says, and this is the condemnation. All right? You're condemned.
Yeah, this is why.
That's what this means. It's condemned. All right? Damn, man. All right? Like Kendrick Lamar had that song, that album, Damn.
Album cover.
You know what I'm saying? Because you niggas are damn. Because light is here. You can't say you didn't know.
That's right.
Everybody of Israelite descent, whether they know it or not, knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody who's an Israelite, who actually, it don't matter what group. You know? The Israelites are known out there,
Man
man.
knew he was damn. That's why in that one video, he had all their heads burned. You know, they know they gonna burn, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Nigga made an album called Damn.
Yeah.
Condemn. The choice of titles for each song. It had some type of like
Fear.
yeah, like
Pride.
yeah, things like
Humble.
that.
Lust.
Loyalty.
Feel.
Yeah. It says, and this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light. So everybody that's out there wicked, they don't like this truth. You know what I'm saying? They always got a rebuttal or say something, or don't even want to hear it at all. Or it's because they're evil, man. You know what I'm saying? And hey, be evil. We don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Your blood is off our hands. That's how we look at it.
They delight in not knowing. They enjoy it not knowing.
I don't even like. I'm telling you, man. You know, just like Apostle Tahar told us when we were first coming in and stuff. Like, if I see a nigga across the street, then you grow in the spirit. You get touched by these niggas. You see these niggas. They make you feel like that. You want to be around y'all. When y'all, you little niggas is in the store. You niggas, man. Yeah. You always up to no good. They want to deal with the evil nigga. Want to do? You want to stand by you. Like motherfucker stealing in the store, but this motherfucker gonna come stand by me, so I can look like a decoy. You know, little niggas do that shit, man.
And if you in the dark and you making a lot of money, who want the light on? Because once the light come on you, then that's when your money stop. You know what I'm saying? They don't want the light. They don't want to go in the way of the light because you can't make no money in the light. Yeah. You gotta in the light. You gotta hold. That's not your walk. The walk is the walking and following the path of the Lord. You know? Then you can see the footsteps of the Lord in the light. The straight way. You see?
What's going on?
But in the dark, you just stumbling. You fall on your own path. And you stumbling and falling holes and, you know?
It says, verse 20, for everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made manifest, that they are wrought in the Most High. So that's why this thing is a small circle. This ain't no, we ain't supposed to have all black people. You know what I'm saying? We ain't supposed to have big numbers. Because most people are wicked. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to change. They don't want that removed. Jake's so wicked, Jake don't even want to put down bacon. A nigga won't come into this because he loves bacon so much. And he get offended. You mean to tell me I can't eat bacon? God care if I eat bacon?
what? Nigga, you save money.
Jake, the only reason Jake's doing it is for these hoes out here.
You lose your manliness when you doing that, man.
You look all feminine and shit. That line up. That shit look gay as hell. When I be seeing niggas crispy like that, like, man, that nigga look like a mole, man.
That nigga look gay as shit.
Nigga whole shit is properly cut and edged up like a lawn. Like a motherfucker came with the edges, you know how you edge your lawn?
Yeah.
Nigga whole face edged up like that, man. Like, look at this pretty ass punk motherfucker here, man.
Yeah, bro, you got a whole algorithm based off of hairlines now.
You know what I'm saying? Boring the whole shit, man.
Just like the brother Martha said, you dudes look gay. You look feminine, man.
Excuse me. Woman shit, man.
Now, real talk though, you know, you really look feminine. That's what it does to you. And really, when you think about the reasoning behind it, it's all at the woman. This is Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 16. It says, therefore pray not thou for this people, neither lift up cry nor prayer for them, neither make intercession to me, for I will not hear thee.
Lord, we ain't supposed to pray for you niggas. That's because that scripture is saying. You know, read that again. The Lord is telling us not to pray for y'all niggas, man. That's right. You know? The nigga be wicked as hell like that nigga a few months ago came up there. I just need y'all to pray for me. Can you pray for me, man? Man, I told him we can't do that. They got offended, man. Because if we pray for you, you ain't finna change, man. You finna go fire up that weed and trip on whatever nigga that look at you sideways. You know? I ain't finna waste no prayer on no wicked ass nigga, man. I pray for the brethren, man. And families, man.
That's right, bro.
Yo, brothers that's in this fight of faith. I ain't praying for no nigga that's an adulterer, a drug dealer. Well, fuck them niggas. They gotta die, man.
Right, right.
Like Apostle Hart said, let the record be known. Fuck the 2/3, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? To hell with them niggas, man. Because it's 2/3 that buck up against this, man.
Yeah, man.
Same enemies of the cross.
You know? He trying to build the kingdom, these niggas tearing it down. Fucking kill no man like that, man. Get rid of this dude, man.
Fuck that nigga. Go sell your drugs, nigga. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? We don't need your kind.
You know, my pimps. They don't know jazz niggas, man. You got Jake Shine.
Moles and hoes, sluts.
You know, in the picture and shit. Man,
Jeremiah 7 and 16. Therefore pray not thou for this people, neither lift up cry nor prayer for them.
Yeah, the Most High told us not to. So we don't pray for you niggas, man. You know what we do with curses on you? We pray for the downfall of you, right? You know what I'm saying? We pray the Lord hurry up and start smoking.
Right, it says, neither make intercession to me, for I will not hear thee.
Yeah. The Lord ain't gonna hear it anyway. So why waste the prayer on some niggas that can't get right? Not even don't want to get right, but them niggas can't get right, man. You know why they can't get right? Most High didn't give it to them to get right. Them niggas, they spirit is got fat covered all over their pineal gland, to where this spiritual knowledge can't penetrate. You know, they got parasites on their brain.
yeah, that's a spirit.
Got an Edomite parasite on their brain.
Isaiah 6.
59. The whole,
Nigga got an Edomite parasite on his brain.
Yeah. Especially if Jake's still, you know, these niggas out here eating pork.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You eating pork on a regular, you full of goddamn parasites, man. Parasites all in your brain, controlling you. Nigga constantly hungry, but his belly sticking out the here. Nigga, you full.
Yeah, you
You know what I'm saying? You already full. Nigga, what you still eating for? Because you full of them parasites is saying eat.
Yeah.
Eat some more, nigga. You know what I'm saying? to the corner store, get that pork fried rice. You know what I'm saying? Nigga just had a pork fried rice earlier. By the evening, he eating a whole nother goddamn tray of it. Cause you ain't feeding yourself, nigga. You feeding them parasites.
Big ass worm in
You
your
feeding
body.
them worms in your intestinal line. You know?
Derek, give a nigga like that some turpentine, that nigga be out 2 days. But that nigga recovered.
Nigga ain't even nigga as soon as he tastes it. Oh no. Because you become a parasite. The herbs and roots that's good to cleanse your body, you reject it because you an actual parasite.
Yeah, you know, walking parasite.
Niggas' voices be changing, constantly hawking up loogies. Niggas sick all year round, man. Yeah, got them mucus-filled coughs and shit. I hate being around people like that in public, man.
Yeah,
You be in public, it's always a motherfucker. You don't think it's nice outside, motherfucker come by you.
Yeah, they be
Goddamn. Go over there with that nasty ass cough,
I
man.
can't stand that in the movies, man.
Motherfucker ain't got nothing at the house to get well with.
You know what I'm saying?
Not one tincture, not nothing and shit. Don't know nothing and shit.
Full of mucus. Mucus so heavy, it's just coming out you.
Yeah, you need to be in public, man.
You know
Same
what I'm saying?
motherfucker come to the movie and sit right behind you.
Them sickly ass coughs, man.
Damn, this nigga right behind me.
Go ahead, bro. Yeah, that shit irritates me. I'm like, man, this sick motherfucker, man.
Yeah, right? It's summer and shit, nose all running and shit. Dripping.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 59:1. Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened that it cannot save, neither his ear heavy that it cannot hear. But your iniquities have separated between you and your power, and your sins have hid his face from you that he will hear. For your hands are defiled with blood, and your fingers with iniquity.
Man, it's like it's a lost sport. Taking authority before, man. Man, it's like, nigga, the Lord is real still. All right, he gonna do what he said he gonna do. And then you can see from the Heavenly Father waking up all the men around the world and what he got us doing, that the Heavenly Father is making moves. His arm is not short to save. It's literally become a lost art to believe in the Heavenly Father again.
Right.
You know, who the world calls God. Jake ain't even a little bit. They're not going to church, even though, you know, they don't go to church. But you know that how we grew up. You had to get out the house to go to the church bus. You know, all those different things of trying to get the Lord in your life or somehow, or some spirituality to you. It's completely gone. It's completely gone.
Certain things Jake wouldn't do because they believed in the Most High.
Yeah.
In ignorance, they believed in him. Like not knowing, having that zeal. But niggas do anything now, man. You know what I'm saying? Women, like we were speaking about the bitch that had her whole vagina out, man. Right. You wouldn't see that up when we was growing up.
Hell,
You know what I'm saying? That was shame. But now, women don't even shame that. You know what they do? Oh, she living her best life.
stop judging her.
You know, stop judging her.
Maybe she promote her OnlyFans. Oh, because she got an OnlyFans.
She's able to walk out here in public where there's children around and show off her split in between her legs.
When you have a majority of people in the world that's wicked, you're gonna be more influenced from the wicked. And especially if they getting paid doing it, promoted, you know, and the good is getting bashed on and talked about, and you're gonna do more wickedness than the good, you know. Hey, it all comes down to if you got the Spirit, man. The Lord put the Spirit in you from the beginning, man. If you ain't got it, then you ain't got it, man. You're gonna do wickedness. You're gonna do it, and you love it. You're gonna love it, man. You're gonna love it. The Lord have to choose you, man. Hey, I don't care how much so-called good you do. If you ain't chosen, man, shit, you ain't gonna make it. And you're gonna do the things that a wicked man would do.
Like they're allowing that to be on the YouTube. They're not striking those videos. They're not saying you putting child endangerment or anything like that. Like they gave me a strike. My first strike I ever received is because then she had her son come after shaking his rump, and then she had about 3 sons. And I did a video on that, and they struck that. But the video of this woman walking around with her split, showing you how to make pills, and everything else that they're doing on the YouTube. Everything else that they're doing on the YouTube, they're not striking those. And then you got to think to yourself, you always got to think to yourself, the Lord is allowing that to happen like that. Yeah, it's the Lord.
At Target now, they got a whole pride section for toddlers and 5-year-olds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bibs and towels. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, little boys wearing pink shirts that say pride. Pride.
There's another one that said proud to be queer.
Yeah.
It's wicked, man.
It's wicked, man.
For children, man.
That's what the Lord said. He's setting the traps up. He's making you nice and fat in your wickedness, so that when He judges you, it's green light on you. Left hand side, evil angels, get them.
And that's the normal now, man. That is the normal, man. You know, you got people arguing with people because there was this one lady, she went to a dude's house and was complaining with him how he dressing his daughter.
Yeah.
Talking
Yep,
about,
white lady.
well, maybe
She can wear another color.
Yeah, another color. You know, maybe she want to wear,
I think she said green.
or blue.
Blue.
Demons, man. We in a heavy demonic time, man. Best thing to do is to get into the circle of the Lord. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Have them angels encamped about you. Because this shit is finna get real out here, man. You still read?
Yeah, I still read.
Go ahead.
It says, back in Isaiah 59:3, for your hands are defiled with blood, and your fingers with iniquity. Your lips have spoken lies, your tongue have muttered perverseness, none calling for justice, nor any pleading for truth. They trust in vanity and speak lies.
None pleaded for truth. Don't nobody care about the truth, but the men of truth. That's it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then they got it to where people think truth is being said, but it's not. The only truth is the truth of this Bible.
Right, straight.
Yeah, you know the truth when you hear it. When you hear it, especially if you're not of the part, you know, coming out, you know, dealing with bros, you'll know the truth because you know why? Because it'll cut you.
Yeah, right.
That's how you know when you hearing the truth. It's gonna cut you, man.
Yeah, the truth ain't Epstein's law book. They ain't got shit to do with you. There's some truth to it, but that's not the truth. You got some people so caught up in that bullshit. The truth ain't Biden muzzling money through Ukraine. That's some truth, but that ain't the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got these people that see, oh, it's finally coming out. The truth, you know the truth ain't coming out. That's distraction.
Exactly.
Because why is Biden still walking around? Right? Him and his son still walking around when all this evidence is pointing to them for embezzling money through Ukraine. Yeah. And all these different companies, man. Why they still walking free if they got evidence on them? It's all smoke and fucking mirrors, man.
Right.
You had, that was, yeah, you're talking about Trump.
Yeah. All smoke and mirrors, dog. And they wanted to throw it in your face because they already done with that portion of doing that. They're on to the next phase, and you're behind. You're behind, and you just not figuring out what they already established. They didn't already have their results. They're on to the next thing.
Yeah, they sitting up here waiting for Trump to come save the day. They was waiting for Trump all 2021.
That's crazy, man.
Motherfuckers was waiting for him, and he never came through. He came through with a fucking rally. You know what I'm saying? And you had dumbass Americans out there thinking that shit's still fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You still out here through. Goofballs.
Waiting on, bro. You don't remember they despised him?
Since it's to no avail.
When he was first coming to office, everybody was despising him, saying this is the actor, this is a dude who was on a TV show. How the hell can he be?
He had his own reality show.
Yeah,
Yeah, like he owns the Trump Towers. He's no president. Yeah, now they looking to him for a savior.
Right, like Brad Favre. When Trump was the president, America was in a good standing. It was never in a good standing, even when he was in office.
It was a good standing for the Edomites.
For the Edomites.
For the Edomites, because they were thriving.
Yeah.
But now that Biden came in there, you Edomites ain't thriving no more. You seeing that middle class shrink like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that was the whole thing.
You didn't have to dip into savings.
Yeah.
With this motherfucker in the office.
Yeah.
Motherfucker got $400,000 in their savings. They don't touch. They been dipping in it since Biden been in office.
Yeah.
They're running up their credit.
You know what I'm saying?
Gentrifying Jake neighborhoods. Like, nigga, what the? Now you want to come where we at? Man, whatever, man.
I'm talking about we in this together. No, we not.
I can't stand these songs, man.
Yeah, I got one. It's Hosea 8:2. It says, Israel shall cry unto me, my power weak. We know thee. Israel have cast off the thing that is good. The enemy shall pursue him. They have set up kings, but not by me. They have made princes, and I knew it not. Of their silver and their gold have they made them idols, that they may be cut off. You know, basically the point. They have set up kings, but not by me. You know, they put everything and everybody as their king, but Yahweh, but the Heavenly Father.
Yeah, like LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? That's the king of these motherfuckers out.
Yeah, bro.
You know?
Jake Love, two-thirds that nigga ain't do nothing.
That nigga, bro.
He ain't even no real nigga.
Yeah.
He's a Hamite man.
Now they released the exposure of all what they did with him and what he was, how he was an asset to further the war and to take away the to basically to break that innocent to prove guilty, man.
Yeah, and to pacify Jake.
To pacify Jake.
You know what I'm saying? Jake thought they made it. So many niggas was down at the inauguration, it was retarded. Niggas crying,
President.
women crying.
Black president.
Still remember being in school, everybody came with the shirts, Obama shirts.
I got one. This Deuteronomy 17:14. When thou art come unto the land which the Lord thy power gives thee, and shalt possess it, and shalt dwell therein, and shalt say, I will set a king over me, like as all the nations that are about me. Thou shalt in any wise set up him king over thee, whom the Lord thy power shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee.
See, because the Lord knows who to choose to keep people on the right path. You're supposed to be under who the Lord give you. Now, we don't have a king as of today because we in our captivity, and the prophecy said we won't have a king. We won't have our king like how we had it in the ancient world. But the Lord gave you the prophets to listen to, your leaders. You know,
And then we're gonna get our king back.
we're gonna get our king.
It says, thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother.
Yeah. So that's that, because they don't have the interest of you. You Negro, Latino, Native Americans, they don't got the interest of you. Obama never had it. None of Biden, Trump, they don't have the interest of you. They're all doing the bidding of the elite banking families, the ones that own America. That's what they were doing the whole time. So that's why it came out that they didn't even tell the people that was all in that know. They didn't find out until Obama, till the nigga was getting, till he was getting in the office. They hid the asset, you know? And it was told before he got there that he's gonna come, he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that. And he came and he completed exactly what the elites in the society wanted him to do. And it was not in the best interest of none of y'all.
Yeah. Another thing he did when he was in office, he told you it was okay to come out the closet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the tendencies of a Hamite, man. Yeah. That's the spirit of a Hamite.
And they come to find out his woman Michelle Obama, everybody be saying that she's a dude.
Yeah,
That is.
Yeah, it's a dude.
That's
He
a
got
dude.
pictures and stuff of
That's
him.
Michael from back in the day.
And he slipped up many times calling so-called her Michael.
You know?
That's a homosexual couple, man.
You know, that one lady, they killed her. Remember, she had said it a couple
The
of
old white woman.
She was like, calm down. That's a man.
Yeah.
Oh, no, she
Michelle
said
Obama's a man.
Yeah. What was her name?
We already have our first gay president. You know?
Remember in that video? I don't know if y'all seen it. I sent the video. It was a swole ass dude. He was a bodybuilder. And then all they showed in like 689 days how he turned from a big swole dude to a soft-speaking, feminine ass woman. Just, you know what I'm saying? But that's the same thing that Michael did, man. He was, you know, he looked at always soft though, but he got even softer. You know, taking those hormones and, you know, those pills and shots and things of that nature, man. Until you get Michelle.
Yeah. You know, the scripture talk about in Isaiah the 30th chapter, prophesying now to us the right things, speaking unto us smooth things. Well, that motherfucker Obama, that's exactly what he was good at. That motherfucker was good up there. Remember how Apostle Tar used to do the walk? And he'd get up there, look left and right, he'd speak some smooth stuff to y'all. Remember that one year he even had the fake tear that dropped and he flicked it. The tear flew off his face like a cartoon. I was like, this shit's unreal, man. And Jake loved it the whole time. And then after he got out of office, what do you hear from him?
Nothing.
Dude, he just disappeared, bro.
Right.
And y'all was in the worst state. Now
Joan
your
Rivers,
sons.
that was her name, brother. Just put it in the
That's it.
comments. Joan Rivers.
Yeah, Joan Rivers.
If she got a daughter, that's in it too. That's you know.
And look at Jake now. Look at Jake flamboyant self now. Like you see Michael Magic Johnson's son.
His son.
They were saying, nah, you should be guarding freaking LeBron James.
6'6" Moses. Nigga outside 14 shoot.
Heels too.
The whole goddamn Moses.
He's 7 foot because he got heels on.
Step out the car with Daisy Dukes on.
Bro, that's terrible.
But I got this. I got one. This Deuteronomy 18:9. When thou art come into the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee, thou shalt not learn to do after the abominations of those nations. And that's what that's what you're doing, man. You learning to do it, not just do it, but you learning to do it better than them. The scripture said you have surpassed the deeds of the wicked.
Yeah, you're right, bro. They it's like, because, you know, the Lord woke up the prophets, so we had the truth, we could see what it is, and then we even tell y'all about it. Y'all can't even, like we read in John 3, you don't want to come to the light because your deeds were evil. You like to be like that. That dude, Magic Johnson's son, wants to be like, he likes it.
Yeah, he love it.
He love it.
Because any way you get attention, it don't matter if you fucking you know, chop off your damn nose. You know, any way they could get attention, mutilate their body. You know, a woman chopping off her breasts and putting on the tank top, and in the gym have her shirt off like she a dude, and she getting all the attention though. It doesn't matter as long as she getting attention. You know, they love it, man. They love it, and it's women that's doing that, man.
Yeah,
right now, you can find that on the net, where they in the gym right now with their shirt off. You can see the little cuts where they cut the breasts off, and she thinks she a dude, man.
Yeah. That's a whole demon.
So I ain't trying to be a nigga, but if I was.
Verse 10, there shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire, or that uses divination.
What's that referring to today? Son or daughter passed through the fire. That's sacrificing them onto this system. A perfect example is the Smith family.
I was just thinking, yeah.
Dwayne Wade and his son. You know, that's having your children being passed through the fire, sacrificing them onto Molech, right?
Yeah. Yep. Putting on your putting pink clothing on your son, you know, and accepting the ways of this damn devil.
Yeah, putting them in a dress. Right. Putting your son in a whole dress. You know what I'm saying? You see the black woman, she be on fucking social media, painting her nails and painting her son's nails and putting makeup on.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's cute. Yeah.
Is Snoop son still doing that shit? Yeah, he's still doing it? Yeah.
You had one, she was on the pole, taking her rump with her daughter, man. Teaching her daughter at 2 years old how to swing on the pole, man.
Yeah, you seen the one what we talk about? It was a man and he has 2 sons with him swinging on the pole.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Oh yeah.
Terrible.
Verse 11. Or a charmer or a consulter with familiar spirits, or a
And
wizard.
everybody's witches.
Oh, bro.
Everybody's a witch now. To be a witch is normal amongst the black woman. Black woman deals with them familiar spirits, tarot cards and shit.
Yeah, if you saying in Jesus' name, that's a witch. Because you're trying to put a different spirit on a person. That's a spirit when you do that shit. Talking about in Jesus' name and you trying to, you know, that's considered a witch, man.
Yeah. Trying to cast a spell.
You know, because that's a certain spirit that you put on that person. You know?
Yeah, bro. No, you go ahead. If you can read it again, bro.
Two black women is all at the palm, making appointments with the palm readers and shit.
And the Latin woman too.
I would say the Latin woman more.
I had a demon. I dealt with a demon like that before. She went behind my back to the palm reader, and the palm reader came and told her that besides the question she was asking, the demon told her that is your husband spiritual? That's what the demon told her. You know, and she told me that, man. You know, because them spirits know who we are, man.
Yeah, they know.
I'm not with that woman no more, but don't be dealing with no goddamn woman like that.
Man, hell no. You gonna be fucked up.
That deals with that wanna go see.
Well, the Lord break it off anyway. The Lord will get rid of that bitch anyway because ain't no enchantment against Jacob.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? They can't put hexes on us. You know what I'm saying? That's why niggas in the world they get them witches get a hold of them and fuck their whole life.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? But us that's followers of Yahweh Shai in sincerity and in truth, it ain't nothing them motherfucking bitches can do. You know what I'm saying? They want to get away from you because that left hand energy won't even work against you.
Verse 11. Or a charmer, or a consulter with familiar spirits, or a wizard, or a necromancer. For all that do these things are an abomination unto the Lord.
Abomination, man. You got psychics, all that shit everywhere, man. Everywhere. It's everywhere.
What it say? Familiar.
It says, or a charmer, or a consulter with familiar spirits.
Consulting with a familiar spirit. Going to them palm readers, consulting with them. You know what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna wear. Asking anything.
Yeah, left hand.
Am I gonna be married?
Right.
Who's gonna be my
Because you
kids
even-
gonna have?
you
Hey,
even
that
got
AI
websites.
does that.
You got websites.
Yeah,
In a way.
That's an AI.
AI does it.
That's a damn thing.
Motherfuckers get on TikTok and say, you know, ask an AI
Yeah,
question
bro,
and then hit the button. That's witchcraft, man.
Witchcraft, man. Marriage consulter, you know, somebody you go to and you have a problem in your marriage, you go to that person. They basically a damn witch, man. Because ain't nobody supposed to be dealing with you and your wife like that, man. A man's supposed to be able to deal with his wife by him damn self.
Yeah, right.
Ain't nobody can tell you what to do and how you should be doing it, and you telling them what you doing in the bedroom and how long and this and that.
Did you get mad?
You know, like on that show,
Which one?
Beef.
Yeah, beef.
Beef. They had to go to a marriage counselor to deal with each other.
Did you get mad at me?
What the fuck? I wish your brother would. You need to go. I'm in order.
I'm the
You just
disciplinary.
mad because you can't.
websites out there where you can talk to spirits. One particular one is called Peter's Answer. Back in the world before I knew, brother.
That's
man.
AI, man.
Oh, well,
Quantum, which
No,
is
he's talking
demon.
about some old. He's talking about some
No,
old.
it's still
It's still
AI.
It's still that
AI.
demon.
You see, that AI ain't nothing new, man.
Nah, they ain't nothing new.
They've been at
They
this.
just like basically like trapped it into your computer if you fix it for like a
It's
lack.
called quantum computing.
I was gonna say too, right now on TikTok, Jake Paul, they're releasing how the way that they're winning the fights is because they're worshiping Satan before they go to the fights. And they come out, I'm ready.
They do a whole ritual.
They do a whole ritual.
And that's what Tom Brady used to do. His wife used to do rituals over him when he played. He had a Latino wife, man. That
Was it Molly?
Not her. Yeah, his wife, his ex-wife, the broad that Jake took. And Jake was in the bed with the other football nigga. Yeah, that nigga took her from Tom Brady. But she used to do witchcraft on Tom Brady, man. They used to do rituals, man. And he said, I didn't know what she was doing. She would light these candles and say this and say that. And I was just going along with it. You know what I'm saying?
People are fucked out. You know.
That's why his last season with shit.
It was terrible.
The spirits wasn't with him.
It says Deuteronomy 18 and 12. For all that do these things are an abomination unto the Lord, and because of these abominations, the Lord thy power doth drive them out from before thee.
Right, because that's a heathenistic thing. That was the reason we went into the land to take it over, because the iniquity had came to a full. All that was going on in ancient Israel, Canaan, and in the land of Samaria, all right, which is known as Israel, that's going on right here in Babylon, man. All right? And a lot worse, because it's the access is right here. This is the access. This is the access to that left-hand energy, man.
Yeah, there's sex,
Right.
sex sells, and sex is everywhere around. You know, now they're using little boys and little girls for sex, like
Pedophilia.
Gucci. I mean, not well, the owner Balenciaga. They was using little boys and little girls to sell their clothing, man.
Yep. Yeah. Dressing them up as fetishes, man. Weird ass fetishes, man. So the Lord, the iniquity of this place has come to its full. It's there. That's why there's this eerie feeling in the air, man. Because the Lord is about to do some things. Don't you know Department of Homeland Security just issued a terrorist bulletin advisory from May 24th, 2003 all the way to November 24th, 23. So 6 months. They're warning that there's a high risk of terrorist attacks right here on this soil, man.
Wow.
So keep fucking around and you're gonna find out real soon, man, that the Most High ain't playing.
It says, verse 13, thou shalt be perfect with the Lord thy power.
Yep. Meaning you follow his laws, what he said to do, to the best of your ability. And at the end of the law, you believe in his son, Yahushua. Because Yahushua is the one that covered you when you go wrong. All right?
It says, for these nations which thou shalt possess, hearken unto the observers of times, and unto diviners, but as for thee,
which is witches. Those are fancy words for witches and warlocks. All right? That deal with familiar spirits. Okay?
Yep. But as for thee, the Lord thy power hath not suffered thee so to do. And it's a scripture that say he has not given thee liberty to sin or something like that.
That's right, man.
Ecclesiasticus 34:5, divinations and soothsayings and dreams are vain, and the heart fantasizes. And the heart fantasies. And the heart fancieth as a woman's heart in travail. So it's all vain. Because a witch can be lied to.
It's about greed when it comes to witches.
And that's just this society. Everywhere you go, you walk into witches and hatred, man. This whole society is set up to gear towards left-hand energy, man. This whole fucking society, man, is a boiling pot of sin. Right?
Verse 6, if they be not sent from the Most High in thy visitation, set not thine heart upon them. For dreams have deceived many, and they have failed that put their trust in them.
Like the American dream. You know what I'm saying? That's a big dream that everybody's trying to get to. I'm trying to live the American dream. Well, it's going to fail because you put your heart to it. Well, you gotta read that part again?
You got to be asleep to be dreaming.
Yeah. And that's what if you believe in the American dream, you sleep. You sleep. I don't give a fuck what progress you're making to get to that, whatever status you're trying to get to. You still sleep, nigga. Because all that's going to be taken in one day.
That's right.
Like the scriptures say in Isaiah the 47th chapter, man. For in one day shall all that shit be taken. All it takes is a so-called terrorist attack.
That's it, bro.
All your hopes, all your dreams, gone. You know what I'm saying? And the men of the Lord are going to rejoice in that day, man.
That's right.
That's right. This ain't the kingdom of heaven. You niggas think this is the kingdom, man. This ain't the kingdom. How is the kingdom of heaven when our people are strung out on the street? You can't do nothing for them. All your women are whores. You can't tell her nothing. You can't tell a black woman nothing in this society, man. You can't tell her a motherfucking thing.
And all Jakes want to be the king of something. LeBron, he's the king of basketball, right? You got T.I., he's the king of South. You got king of New York. You know,
Jake is just the king of wickedness.
Yeah, you the king of wickedness, man.
The king of wickedness, man.
Joint errors with Satan.
Go ahead, brother.
Let's start at the top. Ecclesiasticus 34:1. The hopes of a man void of understanding are vain and false, and dreams lift up fools. Whoso regardeth dreams,
Well, he said the hopes of a man what?
void of understanding,
The hopes of a man void of understanding. Go ahead.
are vain and false.
You don't have the understanding of this word in the times we're living in. According to the Bible, whatever the hell you hoping in, they vain and false, dog. You know what I'm saying? You could be a nigga that's about to get a contract for a few million. Your hope is all in that, nigga. That's vain and false. Because the money finna be worthless. You got a lot of our people counting on reparations. They hoping that they give you niggas $1 million. You hoping in that. Nigga, that's vain and false. You know? Jake is starting to come into money. Jake is starting to do the LLCs and all that and come in. That's how you know this shit is over.
Oh,
right? When niggas start to get money, you like, oh yeah, this shit done. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is walking around with 30,000 in a fanny pack, 50,000 in a fanny pack, and 10,000 bundles. Grimy niggas, man.
Grimy, bro.
$1 million in crypto.
well, that's the crumbs Esau Ben had. He spent that. He spent what you niggas drool over in a year, man.
And niggas is shooting dice for whole $10,000 stacks. You know what I'm saying? Grimy niggas with all this money. That's how you know it's over with, man. Because the nigga can't say, we need to build up the community. Niggas don't want to. Because you got money. But you blow it on bullshit. Nigga like that nigga Jordan Poole. That old goofy ass, feminine ass punk. He went and spent $500,000 on a slut, man. On a straight hoe bag.
She told you in the song.
And they called him a munch. They calling him a munch, man.
When you could have took that same 500 and went back to your old neighborhood and blessed some families, but you went and spent it on a hoe. That's how you niggas gotta go, man.
That's right.
You have to go, point blank, period, man. Ain't no excuses for you niggas, man. Most High gonna destroy every last one of you 2/3 wicked ass mother effers out there, man.
That's right, bro.
You know, you niggas can't be kings because you don't care about your people.
Yeah.
A king takes care of his people.
Of all his people, man.
Yeah,
Like Rick Ross punk ass.
yeah.
Here it is. He living in, he calling this spot the promised land. But nigga, what about your people that's out there in Atlanta, strung out and broke? Well, how can you live with yourself knowing that you got people out there fucked up like that?
Right. Here it is, Kanye West had all them billions of dollars, and what did he do with those billions of dollars? He didn't do a damn thing. Now, he wanted to try to do something after they was getting them already. Then he tried to so-called do a little something. You know, after they was already taking his money away, man. Then he called himself bringing down his clothing, the price from, you know what I'm saying, outrageous prices, man.
That Jay can't afford, the average Jay can't afford that shit.
Now he wanted to drop his shirts from $400 to $30. You know? When they going through stuff, man. And you ain't heard nothing about that dude,
Yeah,
man.
they got that nigga in the dungeon. Yeah.
Now he wearing spandex.
Slicing his ass with 1,000,000 slices with a razor blade.
He wearing shirts with.
That ain't that nigga, man.
Yeah, you see like that little picture? It's just like it's like a
That ain't that
foreshadow.
nigga, man.
It's like a foreshadow of look, you niggas is finna be, you niggas finna get took down by these troops. He had his head covered. He was like this. I don't know if that was him, but you know, the picture shows like that's what I seen. Like that's a picture that you Jakes troops is gonna come in and get you.
Like when LeBron lost, nigga wearing the
Hat.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to think of a college.
I'm thinking like,
Ain't no UN, man. The UN is the United Nations.
yeah, that nigga.
See,
troops,
these
man.
dudes that's being prominent positions that take worship, Esau plays on them dudes. You gotta understand what the hell's going on,
Yeah.
man. He ain't never won no goddamn UN hat.
That was crazy, bro.
Go ahead.
Verse 2, whoso regardeth dreams is like him that catcheth at a shadow and followeth after the wind. The vision,
You just goofy. You know what I'm saying?
the vision of dreams is the resemblance of one thing to another, even as the likeness of a face to a face. Of an unclean thing, what can be cleansed? And from the thing which is false, what truth can come? Divinations and soothsayings and dreams are vain, and the heart fancieth as a woman's heart in travail. If they be not sent from the Most High, and thy visitation, set not thine heart upon them.
Right, and how do you know if a dream or a vision is sent from the Most High? It lines up with the prophecies.
Yeah.
That's how you know. All right? That's how you know if the vision was sent from the Most High.
For dreams have deceived many.
Like Martin Luther King. Did not he say, I had a dream, that black boys and black girls and white boys and white girls can all get together and all? No. That's why that nigga's out of there, man. Mosai killed his ass because that was a lie. And he knew it was a lie.
Yeah, he was chasing the wind.
You know what I'm saying? Because after that, they never show you the interview after that. He knew that he fucked up. He said that he felt like he led his people into a burning house.
Yeah.
He knew the white man was the devil.
Yeah,
But it was too late for him, man.
Yeah.
They never show you those interviews and those conversations that he had.
He was sellouts.
But he had regained his conscience. He knew he fucked up.
Yeah, heard that.
He sold out, but then when he got up in there, he knew that they were just using him to control Jake.
Yeah.
Who was it that they caught him with a picture with? I think it was one of the Rothschilds.
Yeah, he was
the Rothschild.
Yeah.
He was even buried. I forgot, either the apostle, someone brought it
to put Jake in that motherfucking place.
Yeah, because remember that was coming off the Jim Crow era. So when he came and what he did, he basically made it to where Jake became more subjected of being a slave instead of fighting, because the oppression Esau was doing from Jim Crow.
Yeah. That's why his whole shit was non-violent.
Yeah,
non-violent. Because Jake was tired of this shit.
Yeah, Jake was getting tired of getting violent.
That dude had so many negatives, man. He even was a homosexual. I forgot his partner. What is something Sinclair did? Yeah, something. Larry Sinclair.
No, that was Obama's.
Yeah, right. It was a. But I remember the apostles bringing it out.
Yeah, I know Apostle Ramnar brought out that a small hatter named Stanley Levinson who would help him write his speeches.
Yeah. Because the small handlers, they control everything. They in every high political position, as well as intelligence positions in the American government. They all small hatters. They at the time.
Yeah. If you go back, because I remember probably like some years back or something, but I went back and was watching his interviews. He had a very powerful, Martin Luther, that dude had a very powerful voice when you listen to him. So he had a high influence, and he had Esau writing his letters. Damn, I lost my train of thought real quick. He had Esau writing his letters, but that's what I was gonna say. If you listen to his letters, if you listen to his speeches, he would go in and out of grabbing precepts as he's talking, because he knows that our people linked to this book, or the Esau know that our people linked to this book, and they were using his voice. You know, go back and listen to him. He would reference a scripture like, "Oh, that's in the scriptures." You know, and Jake would soak it up. Jake was soaking that up.
And that's a form of divination.
Yeah.
Witchcraft and wicker.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, remember Satan quoted the scriptures to Yahushua.
Yeah.
Paul said, be not deceived, for even Satan is transformed into an angel of light.
Ooh, that's it right there.
Come thinking he the man, or a man of light, but he really is Satan. I got a precept.
Yep.
This is Isaiah 8:20. To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them.
Right. The law is the law of the Bible. All right? And the testimony are the prophecies of the Bible. And the prophecies of the Bible is the spirit of Yahushua, man. All right?
The light is his word. It is the word.
Yeah, if he ain't talking about with Isaiah, Yahushua, the things that they said concerning these times, what the hell are you talking about, man? You know? Right. You ain't talking about nothing. And that's why you only see a couple brothers right here, because everybody, y'all not talking about nothing out there. Right. You know what I'm saying? We talking about something and y'all talking about nothing. So we left with a little small sanctuary, as the scripture say.
And you got the blind leading the blind, because there's no light in neither one of them. You know, you in the darkness. We are the children of the light. Yeah, you know? I can say it. That's long.
That was it.
This is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 8. It says, for Jerusalem is ruined and Judah is fallen, because their tongue and their doings are against the Lord, to provoke the eyes of his glory. The show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom.
I ain't never been in a time that's so faggoty ever. You know what I'm saying? This is the most gayest time we live in on the planet. You know what I'm saying? See, in the ancient world, you would have to go to certain cities to perform that type of witch, that nasty shit.
Right.
You couldn't just be openly out there like that. Yeah. You would have to go to certain goddamn cities off in the forest and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But now it's everywhere. Go on the planet, you're gonna run into some more shit.
Yeah. Which lead to moral decay.
Yeah.
When moral decay happens, what the scripture say that is? That's reprobateness. And if you're reprobate, that means you're void of understanding. That means that you could be easily manipulated and controlled.
And that's why they putting that alphabet shit on the children. stopped, but they still putting them in there. You see that fight, they took that out of the man of America. The American men no longer have that will to take over shit. Your testosterone.
Yeah. You had that one Jake, he was reading what was in the school.
Yeah.
And they tried to stop him. He was like, did I say something? Was it something I said? Like, he reading what's in the school. So how are you stopping him? So it's cool for them to read it in school, but it's not cool to read it around adults.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on in this place?
That show you how soft it. Ain't no fucking way. I'm just taking my child out of the school. I'm taking my child out of the school. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna go deal with these people that clearly a part of the agenda.
Right.
Because if I go in there and they insult my intelligence by making me look stupid, I'm gonna get violent. That's the type of spirit a man's supposed to have, man.
They supposed to be throwing tables over.
But you got a minute to talk. Man, I'm coming up there. You getting snatched off the fucking podium. I'm ripping suits up, man. I'm choking you out with that fucking suit type shit. But men ain't like that no more. You've been pacified in this weak ass society. Good times make weak ass men.
Yeah.
That's why the men are so goddamn weak. You can't even control a woman in this society, man. You get labeled misogynist because you want your woman in fucking order, man.
Right.
We different, man.
Right.
The men of the Lord are different. We don't belong in this fucking place, man.
Right, man.
We only here to condemn it with the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Yep. It says, and they declare their sin as Sodom, they hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have reported evil unto themselves.
Yeah, man. And we can't wait for the Lord to bring that evil that you deserve. All right? We had another video, 2 niggas were squabbing. Somebody pulled out his quarter and was filming them. Looked like 2, modern thug niggas. And then at the end of the goddamn shit, the nigga said, that's why you suck my dick. So they fighting because they moles, man. Shit is over, man. You can't say these niggas. These niggas are going. All right? They're going. Niggas dyeing their hair, wearing them tight ass jeans with the whole ass out, colorful ass colors, like a woman. Don't you know that wearing all them colorful colors that go back to Israel when the woman was a virgin? Pink and everything. Yeah. It says, verse 10, somebody hold Jeremiah 49 as well. As God overthrew Sodom.
It says, say ye to the righteous, that it shall be well with them, for they shall eat the fruit of their doings. Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with them.
Yep.
For the reward of his hands shall be given him.
Yep. The reward of your hands is going to be given you, man. And there's a lot of judgment in the forecast. A lot of death in the forecast. All right? And it's just deserved. It's deserved on you people, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see you out here crying and hollering. Whole leg gone. Talking about help. Ain't nobody helping you. It's over. You know? That was it. You got that, Jeremiah? Yeah.
This is Jeremiah 50 and 40. As the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, saith the Lord, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any son of man dwell therein. Behold, a people shall come from the north, and a great nation, and many kings shall be raised up from the coast of the earth.
That's right, man. That's right. Now go to the 49th chapter and start at 16.
This is
Because all this wickedness stems back to the so-called white man. He's the one that allows all is the king, so are the people. All right? He allows it, man. He allows the women to gather abroad. Yeah. But I guarantee you, the women that's around him, they ain't gathering abroad. I'm talking about the elite bankers. Them bitches know their place. Because he'll have a bitch beheaded and drink her blood.
This is Jeremiah 49:16. Thy terribleness hath deceived thee in the pride of thine heart. O thou that dwellest in the cliff of the rock.
Esau Edom, so-called white man, because again, all this wickedness stems from him being at the helm and the control of society. All of it. The LGBT, the alphabet agenda, that stems from him. But he puts Jake as the face of it. Yeah, bro. Like the BLM movement. Yeah. Who was control of that? Four goddamn black women studs, man, that hated men. Yeah, and they bankrupt now. Because when you give a nigga money, they gonna spend it on bullshit. And they ain't in jail.
It says, O thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord.
Right. Because the eagle is the highest flying bird on the planet. And that's how Esau lives. He's high. He's above everybody. All right? He has his nest among as high as the eagle. His weapon, his satellites, his space stations. All right? You got all them Neuralink, Starlink satellites orbiting the Earth, man.
Yeah, they can see everything.
Everything is being monitored by this damn devil. And those same Starlink satellites are going to be linked directly to these ELF towers and that juice that's flowing in your goddamn bloodstream if you took that jump shot. Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Also Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished. It shall hiss at all the plagues thereof, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof.
That's right.
Saith the Lord, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it.
And that's the end result of America. But before America was totally destroyed, go to the 51st chapter. Start at before the missiles come and totally just disintegrate and turn this place into the biggest desert on the planet and turn all the elements and melt all the elements back to its natural state. All right? It's going to be hell and chaos out here, man. Go ahead, bro. That's right. Yeah, go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 51:6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul.
And that don't mean get on the plane and go somewhere else in another country. Because you had Jake, like GOCC, that Israelite group, they had their people buying plane tickets and leaving America, man.
He left them over there, bro.
You know?
He left them. He just left them.
And they over there just stuck.
They stuck.
And still gonna get judged. Go ahead.
Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul.
Right, meaning spiritually. You come out of this place spiritually right now, man. The physical fleeing is when Yahweh is going to come and deliver us. But right now, you're supposed to leave this place spiritually. Not partaking in the so-called holidays. Not partaking in none of the shit that this place has to offer. You merely here surviving. You merely here to get your daily bread and to hope and pray for the mercy and salvation from the Lord. That's what we're here for, man. We're not here to do nothing else. We're not here to build nothing here. We're not here to build up the black community, all right? The Latin community. No, we're here to give you this word and hope for the mercy from on high, man. That's right. All right? So we're to flee this place spiritually.
Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance.
And we in that time. We're going to keep telling you. We in a time where the Lord is about to bring his vengeance. Hold that. Go to Luke. I believe 21 and 19, 21 and 20, 22, around there.
I got you. This is Luke 21 and 20. It says, and when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out, and let not them that are in the countries enter thereinto, for these be the days of vengeance.
That's right. And then we here. We here, man.
Okay? It says, for these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written might be fulfilled.
Now let's go back to Jeremiah 51. This is one of those things that is written that's about to be fulfilled, all right? On Babylon the Great.
Jeremiah 51 and 6, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken.
And all the earth has been drunken off of the philosophy, democracy, and the bullshit that America has pushed on it. All the earth is drunken on it. One of the major ways the earth was drunk is through the Federal Reserve note. All right? Go ahead.
The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
That's why you see all the nations like, we ain't fucking with America. That's why they sent Kamala Harris over there to them African countries to try to get them to accept this Mo shit. They're like, no, we don't want that. Y'all keep that over there. The nations are mad now. So these are, just like the Lord said, these are the days of vengeance for all things should be fulfilled. This is one of those things. This is one of them prophecies, which this prophecy entails a gang of prophecy. All right? Go ahead.
Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed.
And like we've been saying, once these things transpire in real time, it ain't gonna be no coming back. It'll never be no, no. It ain't gonna be none of that. Just like in that, what was that movie, with Leonardo DiCaprio, Look Up. Don't Look Up. Remember the newscasters? It was like, this shit is over. You know? It got to the point to where, well, we ain't coming back from this. Well, that's when these things happen on American soil and over there around the world, mainly here, because this is going to be the greatest judgment that the world has ever seen. When these things happen on this soil right here in America, man, this place will never go back. It'll never be that home of the free. It'll never, woman ain't gonna want to be out here with their ass out. None of that, no more. Because 2020 happened, motherfuckers was in the house scared, looking around, you know what I'm saying, on live and shit with each other. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? What's happening? You know, everybody was nervous. A few weeks went by, motherfuckers started getting comfortable. A few months went by now. We in 2023, it's more wicked. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't just shut the world down and make everybody take some poison. Motherfuckers is more wicked, man. So when this real thing comes, You ain't gonna have the luxury to sit in your home and sip wine and get on live. You know, little Boosie, put your pussy lips on live, I give you $1,000. Ain't gonna be none of that, man. Everybody's gonna be afraid, man, except the elect.
That's right.
Because it ain't gonna be no, oh, it's gonna go back to normal. Because everybody knew it was gonna go back to normal after a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows it ain't that bad. Motherfuckers, you couldn't even go in the park. They was spraying parks down and sidewalks and shit, making it look like it was worse than what it was.
They was taping off things.
Tent set up by the hospital.
Yeah, everybody in line to go get their nose swabbed, their brain cavity fucked with. You know?
This is crazy, bro.
But when it commenced this time, you ain't gonna have that luxury. You ain't gonna have that luxury of being comfortable. Because it ain't gonna be no time to be comfortable. All right?
Verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go, every one, into his own country, for her judgment reaches unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies.
That's right. Keep going.
The Lord hath brought forth all righteousness. Come, and let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord our power.
And this is what we out here doing. The prophets. Beginning with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. That's what they out. What you think we out here doing? A sideshow for you motherfuckers, man? No, the Lord has brought forth our righteousness to give to you. All right? This is how you show forth righteousness to the Most High, man. We're the examples. It tell you in the Apocrypha, he gave the prophets as leaders, man, of his people. Until Yahweh Shai returns.
You see the mysteries that the Spirit of the Lord has given unto us. We explain why this place is even standing. Why is it even here? What is the purpose of America? You know? So you come to find out the Heavenly Father used this place to punish the Israelites, and at the same time, the Heavenly Father is going to use this place to glorify Himself once and for all.
Yeah.
And Yahweh Shai. Yeah. Yahweh Shai. After this place go down, the Heavenly Father will be known in the planet Earth forevermore. Just like when we stepped out of the land of Egypt. You know?
Verse 11, make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes.
Which are the Russians. That's why Russia's in the talk. We need to. We're going to go to war with Russia. We're going to war with Russia. Why do you think that's in the talk in regular news, man?
They just dropped another bill to Ukraine. You know, and it's not stopping. You know?
That's like the start of it, you know. The Lord put that whole little Ukraine war to put Russia's right there. You know?
For his device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord.
Because it's the Most High's will. It's the Most High's vengeance to destroy this place.
Yeah, man.
So it ain't gonna. All you patriots that think you're gonna take back America, you through. America is done.
See, they don't understand that. That's crazy. You don't understand the will of the Heavenly Father, the one that created the heavens and earth. He wants this place to be destroyed. And you're fighting against that.
Yeah, and it will be destroyed.
And it will be destroyed. Like I said, we would have healed her, but we can't. The reason why you can't heal it, because the Heavenly Father determined this place to be freaking burned with fire.
Nuclear fire. And the fire from the chariots.
You got more, bro?
Yeah, there's more. Keep going.
Because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple. Set up
the vengeance of the Lord's temple. Who is the Lord's temple? The people on this sign, beginning with the elect. All right? Go ahead.
Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. Make the watch strong. Set up the watchmen. Prepare the ambushes.
Prepare the ambushes. And when you least expecting it, attacks. So
already over here. They wait.
They waiting for it to, as soon as they get the go ahead. See, they gonna waste time. The troops that have suffered at the hands of American troops in their land, they over here, they licking their chops. They wait. They can't wait to kill Americans. You know, to blow up buildings, to see women with their lifeless children as their mothers held their siblings in when Americans came through and blew up their buildings.
Bro, I'm sorry.
You gonna sow what you reap. I mean, you gonna reap what you sow, man.
Bro, you seen that video with those different type of Marines for throwing their medals of honor? They were on the stage. They was on the stage.
Is it old?
They may be old. I'm not sure, but they were
If
saying
it's old, I might have seen that one.
they were like, I went over there. I fought in that war. I killed people. I took them from their mothers. That's why I'm throwing this medal.
Yeah. I think that's old. Yeah, that's old. We had a lot of Marines that did that.
Yeah.
You know, because they go over there and they see it's really not for the freedom of America. It's for the conquering of the bankers.
Yeah.
While they going into these lands.
Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon, make the watch strong, set up the watchmen, prepare the ambushes, for the Lord hath both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon.
Yeah. So everything that's coming, the Most High has advised it. That's why Esau is able to get away with everything he's able to get away with. You know what I'm saying? That's why Chinese troops can take a speedboat and pull up on the beaches of Florida and run off into the goddamn city.
Yeah.
And everybody's sitting there watching. Motherfuckers on a speedboat, they all hop off. Run into the goddamn city, man.
Bro, that was one of the most heaviest, security border, Florida and California. Come on, bro. Ain't nobody just doing that willy-nilly unless they allowing it.
Yeah, they allowing that, man.
Because you got a lot of those from the tribe of Manasseh Cubans, they were trying to get over here through that way. And they'd be owning all type of boat security and everything, whatever you call them, national security. I don't know what the hell you mean. Border control people.
What they call them? Coast Guard.
Yeah, Coast Guards.
It says, verse 13, O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures.
America. See, this place is abundant in treasure. This is the place where you can come from a third world country and build up a life for yourself. You know? A heathen immigrant can come over here from nothing and become a multi-billionaire / billionaire. Because they get loans and all that, man. This place is abundant with treasures. Every city got a goddamn jewelry district, a diamond district. You know?
You got the whole welfare system to where you shelter welfare system to where you can start from there and build up.
Yeah.
What's they call like asylum?
Yeah, them asylums. You know?
That's why these Edomites these Edomites, you know, they talk their little crap, but they don't have the right to talk it anyway. But they talk their crap about their taxpayer dollars. Where's my taxpayer dollars?
Yeah, your taxpayer dollars is housing those migrants.
Yeah, they mad too. You see them, they mad.
You see the little kids out there on random scooters.
Yeah.
Motherfucking get your car out there drunk to the motherfucking. It's over for this place, man. You don't give a damn. But that was a Trojan horse.
Look up Trojan horse. Go watch the movie Troy.
Verse 13, O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thine end is come, in the measure of thy covetousness.
The end is come. Right? Point blank, period. This is the end of this place.
And I'm writing thus that you had is over.
he called the police. But he called the police because his mom was getting beat or whatever by the husband or something, or boyfriend. Police came and shot the levy room. That's what this place is resorting to, man.
I can't wait till it's manifested in the real time, in the physical.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Verse 14, the Lord of hosts has sworn by himself, saying, surely I will fill thee with men, as with caterpillars, and they shall lift up a shout against thee.
When you look up that word caterpillars, it means to lick up and to devour. All right? And that's what these men are going to do. That's over here. All right? They're going to devour this place. It's going to be all type of shit happening, man. You know?
He hath made the earth by his power. He have established the world by his wisdom, and have stretched out the heavens by his understanding.
That's it. That's okay. That's it. I got to hop on. Yeah, go ahead.
It says 2 Ezra 15 and 20. It says, behold, saith the power, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Lebanus, to turn themselves one against another and repay the things that they have done to them. Like as they do get this down to my chosen, so will I do also and recompense in their bosom, saith the Lord power. And I bring that scripture out because the Heavenly Father is storing everybody up. Like I said, I will call together the kings of the earth to reverence me. The Heavenly Father is storing all the minds of all these kings up and all the war and everything that's happening so that the Heavenly Father at the end of the day is going to be glorified. That He's the one that did this. When America get destroyed, it ain't going to be like, who did this? It's going to be, the world going to know that the Heavenly Father that did this. But you're going to have an elect chosen that get delivered out of here. You're going to have the chariots. You know? The world going to see it. You know what I mean? And then, like I said, like as they do get this day on my chosen, and then it's all the shit that the Israelites been dealing with on this side, they haven't received a just recompense for nothing since the hardcore slavery. So the Heavenly Father, He said He's the one that's gonna plead our case. He's gonna plead for us. So all these nations ain't looking for these people to be recompensed for what's been happening to them. All tribes, all the way up to the northern kingdom, all tribes, the Lord gonna plead our case, and you nations are gonna suffer at the hands of the Lord for it, starting with the damn Edomites, the self-proclaimed white men. You know?
I got something right here. This is the book of Luke chapter 10. I'm gonna start at 12. It says, but I say unto you that it shall be more tolerable in that day for Sodom than for that city. Woe unto thee, Chorazin! Woe unto thee, Bethsaida! For if the mighty works have been done in Tyre and Sidon, which have been done in you, they had a great while ago repented, sitting in sackcloth and ashes. But it shall be more tolerable for Tyre and Sidon at the judgment than for you. And thou, Capernaum, and when you look up that word Capernaum, it means village of comfort. And that's America. All right, all these cities that Yahweh is speaking of here in Luke the 10th chapter were cities where Jake was. That didn't want to believe his message. Didn't want to believe the men that were sent them. So he was saying it's going to be more tolerable for Sodom and Gomorrah than for your city. All right. So ultimately, all these cities Yahweh is talking about here in America. He's talking about Babylon, man. In this time. All right. It says again, verse 15, and thou, Capernaum, which are exalted to heaven, that's America, man, shall be thrust down to hell. He that in the hell that this place is going to be thrust down to, is going to begin with conventional war and destruction on all throughout America. But then the missiles is going to thrust it down to the grave and turn it to a big ass graveyard with no tombstones.
Right.
He last verse 16. He that heareth you heareth me. So those of you Israelites that hear and listen to the prophets, you hearing the voice of the Lord. And that's what's in John the 10th chapter. My sheep hear my voice and they follow. All right? It says, he that despiseth you despiseth me. So just like those that hear the prophets and take heed to what the prophets are speaking, those of you that don't, and you despise what the prophets are speaking, this is what's going to happen to you. And he that despiseth me, despiseth him that sent me. So you despising the Most High and Yahweh Shai for not listening to the prophets that he sent. So therefore, when the judgment comes upon you, you just going to have to deal with it.
That's right.
And it ain't going to be quick. You know what I'm saying? Especially you of the circumcision, man. It ain't going to be quick for y'all. Man, it might be quick for a nigga that's just out there, don't know nothing. He might just be, you know, at one of these parties and get blown up. He out of there. Right. She's out of there. But for those of you that have come across the prophets and you despise what the prophets are speaking, the Lord gonna make sure before you leave this earth, you're gonna know that you're in the midst of the prophets, man. Go ahead.
So 2 Ezra 9 and 10. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
Yep.
And they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain.
Painful death. All right? The Lord ain't just going to let you slide up out of here, you know what I'm saying, dying in your sleep type shit. Nah. The Lord going to make sure you feel it. You might get your foot blown off. And you just stuck there. It's infected. Birds coming picking at it. You know what I'm saying? The animals, stray dogs coming to gnaw at you. This is the type of shit that's gonna be going on, man. You know?
Yeah, animals like you know, the dogs in the city, they pack together.
Yep.
And they gonna attack. They gonna attack you.
Yep, cats too.
Yeah, cats. I was gonna say that, like that verse said, they receive benefits and have not known me. Here it is. You know, you got Earl Spence and Crawford that's been a fight. Remember last week I sent that picture? I said, hold on real quick. I know I seen that scarf from somewhere. The scarf that Terrence Crawford was wearing is the same scarf that Deacon Sakari sells. And I went through the comments and I was seeing if somebody noticed it. Everybody was like, what is he wearing on his head? What is that on his head? All throughout the comments. But that motherfucker knows, man. But yeah, you know.
They know. Everybody know, man.
But he gonna do what he, you know, what's set program for him to do, which is worry about the world, you know.
Go ahead. Deacon's not gonna get away.
This is Ecclesiasticus 16 and 11. And if there be one stiff-necked among the people, it is marvel if he escape unpunished. For mercy and wrath are with him. He is mighty to forgive and to pour out displeasure. So it's impossible for a wicked man to escape the judgment of the Lord. The scripture says it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Lord. You know? So, and the punishment of the proud is no remedy, man. You know? So if the Lord determines you to get destroyed, you're going to get destroyed, man.
They're gonna find out the hard way. Once again, they're gonna have to. They're gonna be finding out the hard way, and the Spirit always be having me say they're gonna resort to their spirituality, and they not gonna all their whoever they thinking and believing in gonna be wrong,
Like all of them at the IUIC. You know? You're gonna find out that you've been following a false prophet, a hireling. Because once things get to popping, he gonna gonna scurry out the back door, guaranteed.
You have more? Or you
You lie, say you got something?
Yeah. This is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. It says, the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation.
Yeah, man. It's already set for us to get through this. Lord, will we be at that number? Psalms 91. Somebody go left on that, man. All right? Psalms 91 tells us that the Lord is going to keep us, man. Revelation, the 3rd chapter, says the same thing. You know? 2nd Ezra 9 tells us the same thing. Rather inquire how the righteous shall be saved. Go ahead.
The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations and to preserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished.
Yeah, a lot of y'all are reserved, not even knowing you reserved. You think you finna bubble. You know what I'm saying? You think you got the next hot shit. This is my year. You thinking, already thinking 2024 finna be your year. 2024 may be the year we get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Lord willing.
This probably
This might be the year to start the whole tribulation, the whole temptation, the hour of temptation. All right, you're gonna have to make that conscious decision on whether you want to be down with this system by taking the MOTB. I had shared a video last night of a kid that had a dream, a 9-year-old. And I don't know if she was, it had pictures of, it just kept showing pictures, but it had the kid talking and his mother was saying, asking him what he saw, or what he or she, it sounded like a she. And she was basically saying, she saw a lot of people begging for food, hungry, basically how the scriptures speak, a famine. Now, when she got to explaining what the Lord looked like, that was off. Yeah, but that's all right. You know what I'm saying? That's cool because you can tell it was an Edomite family. Because the scriptures say, I shall pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and they shall see dreams and visions, man. So some of her dreams she saw was some things that's getting ready to happen, man. She was saying it was war everywhere. Yeah, she said he was riding on an actual white horse, you know, which we know that ain't happening, you know. But the things that she was seeing amongst the people out there was on point with the scriptures, man. People were basically in a suffering state, you know.
You said that, what was it, that little terrorist attack event, the little timer?
Yeah, the Homeland Security Terrorism Bulletin.
Yeah,
that was put up by Alejandro Mayorkas, which is a small hatter, a 1948.
See that?
He put that bulletin up from May 24th, which was a couple of days ago, all the way up to November 23rd. This advisory is in place. 6 months.
Right along with the Fed now launching and all this. Everything is happening right at the same time.
Yep.
Everything. You know?
Meanwhile, you got Israelite groups fighting over corners.
Yeah.
Not warning their congregation of the impending dangers. But niggas is sitting in front of them with their popcorn. Who gonna swing first? Yeah. Who gonna swing? I wanna see a nigga get knocked out. Yeah. All you niggas finna get knocked out.
That's right.
Fucking joke, Negro doctrine.
They not even talking about the scriptures.
Nah, what you won't do? Yeah. What's this all about? Nigga, this our corner. How long you been here? Nigga, we been out here. Before you been out here, I got the footage. Oh, you do? What's this about? Nigga, what you want to do? That's what these niggas doing, man. We can get into some gangster shit. We can put their Bibles. Y'all are cowards. Here it is, Esau plotting and scheming, but these niggas ready to go to war with each other. Ain't you niggas tired of that shit? We've been warring with each other for the longest.
Yeah, bro.
Y'all ain't about Jake, man. Y'all ain't about the elect, man. Y'all about making yourself look like you this tough guy. We gonna gonna see how tough you are and how much wind you got when you gotta run, nigga.
Man, scriptures say you shall know mine because what the love that they have one another.
Yeah, they don't. Them dudes ain't showing no love to each other. They at each other's throat over a street corner. And then when they part, you look at the video. They on one side and the other group on the other side, and they screaming at each other, calling themselves reading the scriptures. Man, that's confusion.
And then their leaders is
They condone this shit.
They're allowing it to happen.
So why do Yahweh Bashim Yahushai for raising up the true prophets, the apostles and elders of great millstone to show us the right way?
That's right. That's right.
See, you heard Apostle Tahar's judgment. You heard it from a real leader. He said, look, man, y'all leadership, get together and just apologize to each other, squash it, and move on. Damn, man. Shit.
It's crazy, man, but that's all right, man. The Lord gonna come through with that sword, a.k.a. Esau, when it's over, man. Go ahead, brother.
This is Ezekiel chapter 13, verse 4. O Israel, thy prophets are like the foxes in the deserts. Ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel.
And that's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to make that heads up for Jake, man. How do you make the heads up for Jake? You tell him according to the prophecies what's going on, man. You marry it with what's going on in society. And then the way you tell them to get right is you give them the true name of the Most High, man. You tell them to repent to those names and change their ways.
Yeah, man, trust in the Lord.
You know what I'm saying? And trust in the Lord with all their heart. But you want them to trust in Bishop or General. You know what I'm saying?
General Yohanan's chair. I'm like, man, y'all fuck the fuck. That's his chair, General Yohanan's chair. That's General Yohanan's chair.
That's that having man's person and
Admiration. Yeah. I'm like, damn, these niggas is that hard down for
Yeah,
that
Yahushua is nowhere in the picture with these guys, man.
man, bro.
Protection from on high is nowhere in the pictures with these guys, man.
Yeah.
So a lot of them members are gonna be laid. A lot of them took the Jew City goddamn way. They was all on the internet bragging about them getting the goddamn shot. They told their congregations to get the damn shot.
Yeah.
What did Great Millstone say? Nope. Get another job.
We were right, too.
You know what I'm saying?
Spirit of the Lord, we were right.
And we right about the MOTB.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, brother.
It says, ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord.
That's right, because the battle was getting ready to come, man. Right. How you gonna stand if you don't know the name of the Lord? If you iffy on the name of the Lord?
Right. If that's even what it's Revelations is talking about, 13th chapter.
You iffy on it. I don't know if that's the mark of the beast. My kids is hungry, man. You know, my wife, she's pregnant, man. We gotta eat, man. You know, you need the Lord to forgive me. That's because you're doubting. And the scriptures tell you, neither doubt. See, these other groups sow the spirit of doubt within you. You don't know which way to go. Great Millstone tell you straight up, straight down. Straight up and down, man.
Straight team, man. Trust in the
We ain't
Lord.
we're no respecter of persons. We here to do a job, man. We working for the power of the universe. We ain't here to fuck around with you, man, and lie to you on purpose. That's evil, man.
Yeah, if you notice that what we start with the apostles, of course, what we've been saying never changed. Nothing has never changed. We saying the same thing what we started off saying. You know? And this thing has conspired or shown itself newly. The Spirit of the Lord told us what to say, how to deal with it. It still married it back to what was going on. You know? Here it is, you got Nathaniel 7. This dude came out with a whole new breakdown of the Revelations. Like, dude, if that was the breakdown, why was you been teaching us that? You just came out, you know?
That nigga ain't told us nothing.
Yeah,
why are you not teaching? Why you didn't been saying, like, this is what this meant the whole time? You newly said that.
Yeah,
you know?
in there. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Watch this. Give me Revelation 17. Use an actor.
Yeah, bro.
I gotta bring a whole actor, man.
This is Sirach 1 and 29. It says, "Be not an hypocrite in the sight of men, and take good heed what thou speakest.
Yep.
Exalt not thyself, lest thou fall, and bring dishonor upon thy soul."
Yep. On that horse in the Passover with an Edomite guiding it. You got a whole Edomite at your Passover.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you can ride in on a horse.
It said, "Exalt not thyself, lest thou fall, and bring dishonor upon thy soul. And so the Heavenly Father discover thy secrets, and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation, because thou camest not in the truth to fear the Lord, but thy heart is full of deceit."
See, that what it is too about what Nathaniel's breakdown about the MOTB, the congregation don't know the breakdown of Revelation 17th chapter. That's what they don't know, because you don't get taught those different type of portions of the scriptures. You only get taught about the shallow part of understanding, like when you first learn, when you first come in. Deuteronomy 7:6, Deuteronomy 28:68.
Yeah, that congregation don't know what to break down.
They don't go into the breakdowns. They don't study, bro. So when he tried to touch on Revelation 17th chapter, if you knew and understood what the chapter was talking about, you would have told yourself, man, this dude is full of, how does that match? It doesn't match what John was seeing and how each chapter, what it's talking about in prophecy. That don't go together. You know? That's why the scripture tell you about study to show thyself approved, rightly dividing the word of truth.
Prudent man looking well to his bone.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but they can't study if they're not being taught right.
Yeah.
You know? The main thing they're being taught is the law, which that's a good thing. But the breakdowns and the testimonies, they are. The main testimony that, the prophecy is the MOTB.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's the main one. You can't study it and understand it if it's being taught to you and messing your head up, man. You know, taught to you wrong.
It says, "For all thy getting, get understanding." You need the understanding of things.
Yeah. You gotta have like you know the saying, you can't go into a movie halfway through it and then think you're gonna understand how the hell it came to its conclusion. You gotta see the movie from the front to the back.
Right? You gotta eat the whole road.
Man, Apostles and Great Millstone have been instilled in that. And all Great Millstone, but it's a generality thing. Everybody should be doing this. You're supposed to learn all the scriptures, get into it.
It's all out there for everybody to eat. Everybody can eat. But they'd rather go to the GMO table.
Where they can pick and choose. That's beneficial when they can get all the starches and the sweets.
Yep.
Yeah, because all the bad stuff, a lot of things that's bad for you taste good.
Yeah.
It tastes
Like the groups. They pass over. You can get a whole wife at the Passover. You can lead a Passover with 2 or 3 women.
you get married.
You know what I'm saying? You can lead a Passover with women, man. You know what I'm saying? You can go to picnics and barbecues and basketball shootouts and, you know what I'm saying? Burger patties and talent shows. You know what I'm saying? It's good to the flesh, but it's bad for you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that was your time to study. You know?
You come to Great Millstone, it's, man, we gotta go into this again.
Yeah, bro.
You know, open up your Bibles.
Yeah.
You gotta get in your Bible.
Yeah.
You ain't got them sweets that you can get at them other groups.
Yeah.
But what you getting here is the bitter herbs that's beneficial for your body.
Yeah.
It's beneficial for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right, it ain't too sweet.
Sugar comes. Nah, it ain't no sweets. It's greens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You may get some sweet wine. You know what I'm saying? You may get some what's that Middle Eastern sweet dish, but it's healthy for you. Baklava. You might get some baklava.
Yeah, because it's made with maple.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
made with maple.
It ain't actual processed sugar. It's real sweet. It's from the earth.
Yeah,
you know? You might get that. You know, because Jake don't eat that.
They don't eat
Jake
that,
don't eat that, man.
Don't eat that.
They don't even know what baklava is.
You know what I'm saying?
They'll taste them.
I'm not giving you a Twix, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I think I need a Twix.
Sorry. What's up with them sour straws?
Give me a break, son.
Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat. But see, like we're saying, Isaiah 33:6 says, "In wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy times, and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is the treasure." How do you get wisdom and knowledge? What Yahushua say? He said, "Search the scriptures, for in them you think you have eternal life." That's how you get it. You gotta search. You gotta get in these scriptures, man. Get in the scriptures. That's why you couldn't great millstone. You before the camp in, you got a million scriptures that hit you. You over there pausing the video.
You gotta do it like that, man. 'Cause if not, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna keep going. It's gonna go awesome. Man, I got scriptures written down from 8-10 years ago. Still, you know what I'm saying? No books, man. All of it. I don't even throw away little papers. I might have this one. I'm like, nah, I just sit up on that, man. I put it in my area, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all, man.
You got the you Googling on the site. I remember after that little day, I was thinking about that.
You done dated it. You know, dated it. Damn, that was what?
First time grade.
2013.
It's like crazy.
I got that. This is Book of St. John, chapter 5, verse 39. Search the scriptures, for in them you think ye have eternal life, and they are they which testify of me, and ye will not come to me that ye might have life. I receive not honor from men, but I know you, that ye have not the love of the Most High in you. And that's when you up under them other groups, you don't really have the love of the Most High in you, because it's not being taught to you right. You're being taught to praise men. You know, that's why motherfuckers stand there like this, and the women just be like this nigga glowing or something, man. This nigga just stand looking over the congregation. You know what I'm saying? With his garment, his mantle flapping from the fan that's blowing. And the ladies in there, that motherfucker, they cover their mouth. Oh my God, listen. You know?
That's why adultery happened too.
It says, I am come in my Father's name, and ye receive me not. If another shall come in his own name, him ye will receive.
Wow.
Point blank.
That's why they were yelling. That was Jiggle Yama's chair.
Yep.
I'm like, bro, that ain't even. That's just whoever's chair that body. Basically. Because they held, they held.
He wasn't even there. He wasn't even there. I wasn't there, man. I was at that nigga's chair.
They put him on Yama's side, bro.
I got another. The 6th chapter, Book of St. John. Starting at 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. But there are some of you that believe not. For Yahushua knew from the beginning who they were that believed not, and who should betray him. And he said, therefore said I unto you, that no man can come unto me except it were given unto him of my Father. From that time, many of his disciples went back and walked no
said unto the 12, will ye also go away? That's the point. Then Simon Peter answered and said, then Simon Peter answered him, Lord, to whom shall we go? Thou hast the words of eternal life, and we believe and are sure that thou art that Messiah, the Son of the living power. Woo! So you got to be 100% sure on this thing, man. That's why in 16th chapter, the Most High, through Ezra, was telling us matter of fact, I got to get it real quick. It's 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 74. Yeah, that's it. It says, Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Heavenly Father is your guide. Point blank, period. Peter said, we sure that you are Messiah. We ain't doubt nothing, man. We 100% sure you got the words of eternal life. We ain't going nowhere. Fuck them niggas that left. We right here. We ain't going nowhere, man. Seeing what them other groups doing is they sowing that seed of doubt. You know? See? Because for one, they not teaching you about Jacob's trouble that's right here at the damn door. Right, you know? They not teaching you about the MOTB, and they constantly using the word Christ. Yeah, bro. They embedding Christ into you. So when you get into a jam, you're gonna say, Most High Christ bless. It ain't nothing finna happen for you. Out there. Jake gonna be running. Most High Christ bless. Most High Christ bless. Ain't nothing gonna happen for you, man. Because you used to it. Yeah. We used to saying Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatah, my brother. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We used to saying that. We used to saying Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. That's right. You know, we don't use Christ, man. I'm not ashamed to repetition, man. Repetition keeps it embedded in you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When you do a certain move, like Bruce Lee, that quote about a kick. Yeah. I fear not the man that practices 1,000 kicks, but I fear the man that practices the same kick 1,000 times. So we practicing the same name, using the same name more than 1,000 times. So when the time comes when we truly need to call on it, which we truly call on it now, but when real danger is out here, it's gonna be second nature, and it ain't gonna be no doubt. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's that? Maybe I was getting it wrong. Testify my Savior openly or something like that. Second chapter. That's what we do. Testify openly. We say His name. Back in 2nd Ezra 16 and 75, it says, Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Heavenly Father is your guide, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord power. Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift themselves up. I got another one. Part of His commandment is calling on His name. He told you to call on His name in the time of trouble. And take it not in vain. You know what I'm saying? Don't take the Lord's name in vain. Yeah, how can you even pray? How can you even pray to ask for forgiveness every day if you ain't even calling on a name, man? You're just getting more dense with wickedness. Yeah. You're conditioning yourself. Right. You can't tell yourself, the Lord know a name, I'm calling him a name. You can't tell. No, the Lord has a name, man. Yeah. Jake was trying to judge. The Lord know what I'm talking about. No, He has a name, man. See, that's why it said, I will be the God of them that keep my commandments and precepts. And when you read the precepts, you figure out that the Heavenly Father is to the T on anything He say. You got to read about the sons of Aaron, how the Lord killed his 2 firstborns because they didn't simply follow exact instructions. You got to follow exact instructions with the Heavenly Father, or He will kill you. Where you thought, well,
just on, oh, I could call him now. He know what I'm talking about. Man, look, the Lord said to do it this way.
Yep. To obey is better than sacrifice.
Yeah.
Remember, what was the Jake's name that tried to catch the Ark of the Covenant? Yeah, Uzzah. Only the priest was the ones that touched him. He thought he was doing a good deed. You know, he probably was wholesome. You know what I'm saying? He was, you know, following it. And he seen it was different, and he tried to, Lord killed his ass, man. That energy, he wasn't prepared for the energy that was within that, man.
Because they had to put on a special
They had to have special clothing.
and all that.
It was a reason the Most High said only the high priest, man.
Yeah.
The priest can get with this the covenant.
Yeah,
to carry it, man. But I got one here. Hebrews chapter 10, verse 22. It says, "Let us draw near with the true heart in full assurance of faith." That's not having doubt. All right? That's what that means. Full assurance. You 100% sure. You know what I'm saying? It says, in full assurance of faith, having our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience and our bodies washed with pure water, which is his word. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promised. Now, what's our profession? It's the question. No pun intended. What's our profession? To confess our Lord openly out here, man. This is our profession without wavering. We ain't coming out here, you know, counting and shit. We ain't coming out here with in the back of our mind, man. What we out here for, man? This shit ain't real. We ain't doing that, man. Indecisive now. We 100% sure. We 100% fully assured in his faith, man. Lord will to the end. And this is how you're supposed to be. When you watch the apostles and the elders, man, it's like clockwork with them, man. They ain't missed a beat in 40 years.
Like, especially when you see they camp, when they open up the camp, they put their bags down.
Yeah.
Fellas got anything? Yeah, we just start off with that.
Yeah, exactly. It's another day in the office, man.
Yeah. I got one.
This is Jonah 1:8. Then said they unto him, Tell us, we pray thee, for whose cause this evil is upon us? What is thy occupation? And whence comest thou? What is thy country, and of what people art thou? And he said unto them, I am a Hebrew, and I fear the Lord, the power of heaven, which hath made the sea and the dry land. So basically, you know, he said, what is thy occupation? And he answered and said,
This is my occupation. I'm an Israelite.
I fear the Lord. That's the main thing. And when you fear the Lord, hey, that's the beginning of knowledge and wisdom, right? And understanding. You know what I'm saying? So
That's the duty of all men. Because remember, the men were spiritual back then. And they knew something was wrong because of the waves and everything. The ocean got real violent. Yeah, man, who is this fellow here, man? Man, who are you? What's your occupation? You know, they had to question his ass, and he had to let him be known. He had to tell him.
Yeah, where you from?
They hit his ass up.
Yeah, hit him up.
that's the same God that fucking
He on the whole world, nigga. You got to go. But Jonah, he knew, and he said, just cast me in the sea, man.
Then they were scared to do that. Remember they were scared to do that?
Yeah.
Like, shit.
Go ahead, brother. That was it, man?
Yeah, that was. I got a one for brother. You know, you ain't kind of.
Just going back to the name. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 17, verse 10. It says, and the elect shall praise his holy name.
Straight to the point. The elect is going to praise that name.
Bro, no groups be going into the name like how we had great little song. They don't do it, man. Even Sakari, straight up. Sakari opened up with the name, and then after that they start saying Christ.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
It's like, damn, well, ISUPK does the same thing.
Yep.
They open up with the name, and after that you hear Christ.
Yep. That's confusion. say the Messiah, man. Mashiach. You know what I'm saying? He say that. Say the Mashiach, man.
Say Yahweh Shai a couple times through your thing, man. Say Yahweh Shai a couple times. Don't just say it once when you open up.
Hey, but you know what? It is what it is, man.
That's like going to Walmart and you want some beef links, and then it say beef links, but if you turn on the back, it's saying pork casing.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's the same. It's like, you know.
Yeah, we ain't scared to say the name. I mean, because really at the end of the day, who the fuck? Esau, the damn enemy, he don't want us to say the name. And fuck Esau. We're gonna say the name. Fuck this damn Edomite, man.
That's right.
This is 1 John 4:17. It says herein. Yeah. 1 John 4:17. It says herein is our love made perfect, that we may have boldness in the day of judgment. Because as he is, so are we in the world. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear, because fear hath torment. He that fear is not made perfect in love.
That's right, man. Because a lot of you gonna be tormented because you fear. A lot of Jake finna be fearful, scared to death out here, man. You know? Because you ain't been made perfect. You know? You scared to use the name of the Lord. The true name of the Lord. So when all hell comes break loose, your fear is gonna show. Alright? Your fear is gonna show. You ain't gonna be stable like the elect will be. Your knees gonna be chattering together. You might even piss on yourself, shit on yourself. You know?
It keep making me think about like y'all don't think that the Heavenly Father remember everything that's being done. Y'all was shy. It says it in Paul said it to the Corinthians. Everybody gonna have to stand before the judgment seat of Yahweh Shai to see what they have did in their body, whether it be good or evil. Then Yahweh Shai also said out of his own mouth that he that confess me not before men, I'm not gonna confess him before my Father.
And you ain't confessing Yahweh Shai by calling him Christ. And that's the white name. You confessing Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
Cesare.
Yeah, you confessing Cesare.
Cesare.
Hebrews 2:11, for both he that sanctifieth and they who are sanctified are all of one, for which cause he is not ashamed to call them brethren, saying, I will declare thy name unto my brethren in the midst of the church, will I sing praise unto thee. And again, I will put my trust in him. And again, behold, I and the children whom the Most High have given me. So the elect that was given unto Yahweh Shai is going to be praising the name.
In the midst of the church.
In the midst of the church, the true church. You know, not just any camp, the one that's teaching the name, man.
Right. And amongst all the other camps. Because we all out there in the open. To Esau, we all one big lump.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We all one big lump. We all one big congregation. You know what I'm saying? But it's a sect of the congregation, like Los Angeles. South Central is a whole city. But certain sections belong to certain gangs. All right? You can't do this in this section. You can't do that in that section. Well, the Israelite congregation is one big congregation, but you got sections in the congregation. You got the IUIC section, the ISUPK section, the Sakari section, the FOBI section, the HOI section, Great Millstone section. You got sections, man. And the Most High got it that way.
Yeah, he sure do.
And in the Malachi, the 3rd chapter, it's up to you. Somebody give me that, Malachi 3, to discern of who serves the Lord and who doesn't. It's up to you. You listeners out there that's coming into this thing and wondering why is it all y'all just can't get along? We can't get along because you got Most High got it that way, man.
It's Malachi 3:17. It says, and they shall be mine, saith the Lord of hosts, in that day when I make up my jewels, and I will spare them as a man spareth his own son that serveth him.
As an individual, a grown adult, just like you discern anything else in life. You know what I'm saying? Just as you can discern if this bitch is playing you or not, if she really loves you or not, so you have to discern between the righteous and the wicked of the Israelites, man. It's that simple, man. Niggas act like it's hard. It ain't hard for you to discern if a bitch is playing you.
Yeah, ain't big no way.
Nigga, see that quick. Man, all she want to do is she want me to spend money to take her places, man. She ain't giving me nothing. You know what I'm saying? In return, man. You know, she always got her friends with her and shit. It ain't never just me and her. I'm cool. You know?
Right.
Same with a woman. You know when a man is playing you. You know when a man just using you, popping you, and sending you your way. So you better know when men are playing you spiritually in this knowledge. You better know who fucking with you and who's telling you the truth. Otherwise, just it's on you, man. Give me that and let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind, man. Yep. Everybody's responsible for their own soul. With fear and trembling, man.
Go ahead, bro. Back in Malachi 3, I'm going to start back at 16. It says, then they that feared the Lord spake often one to another, and the Lord hearkened and heard it, and a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared the Lord and thought upon his name. And they shall...
How is them that fear the Lord speaking often one to another at this time? How? All the videos that go up. You know what I'm saying? You constantly send videos in a great millstone and then Philly is going up, man. Or our page is getting cut. We come back with another page. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It says, and a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared the Lord and thought upon his name. Yahweh Shemel Rashai.
That's right, man.
And they shall be mine, saith the Lord of hosts, in that day when I make up my jewels, and I will spare them as a man spareth his own son that serveth him. Then shall you return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth the heavenly Father and him that serveth him not.
So that's on you. You can't say, well, y'all, no, that's on you. The Most High ain't gonna, the Most High is gonna judge you. And you as an individual, you got a brain.
Romans 14:5, one man esteemeth one day above another, another esteemeth every day alike. Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind.
That's right. You gotta be fully persuaded. You gotta be have that full assurance of the faith, as we read in Hebrews the 10th chapter. All right. Can't be playing no games. Salvation, you can end with that. Go ahead.
This is Philippians chapter 2, verse 12. It says, wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and with trembling.
You're responsible for your own soul. You know what I'm saying? You are responsible. You ain't gonna be able to point the finger at nobody but yourself when your Hawashai returns, man.
General.
Yeah, it was him. He told, like Adam did when Eve, he tried to pass the buck to Eve. Yeah. He's like, no, the woman you gave me, she gave me that. I wasn't trying to hear that, man. I left you in charge. You know? Hey, so with that, man, Lord will, this was an edifying camp, giving all praise to our power,
Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rakakwadash.
Therefore, honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered throughout the four winds of the earth. Shalom.
Shalom.